Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, everybody? We are back for our second show of the day,
Yes,
our
sir.
3 p.m. show. Dom here with my man, Nick. Good show to start off our noon. Earlier, we pulled the Michael Thomas Speed Flex in the practice squad, guys. 5 boxes left in the vault. I want to see that T. Higgins Speed Flex on the table during this show, guys. We are close to a brand new vault series with brand new headliners, brand new Speed Flexes. But, guys, 5 boxes left in that vault series. A T. Higgins Speed Flex. Nick, you've been here long enough to know if there's 5 boxes left in the series, I don't know what we're sleeping on if there's a Speed Flex in there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a Speed Flex in that vault that you could get for in a single for $93 or in that double, maybe the T. Higgins, maybe there's another Bengal in there, maybe there's a Steeler, maybe there's a Brown that you could pair that up with. Guys, let's fill out that vault. So you know what, Nick? I'm going to do an executive decision, and I told these guys maybe the chase is not going to be the vault the next show. I'm going to do the chase wheel spin. We're going to see what the chase is for that. But if it's not the vault, I'll make it the vault.
Sounds good.
Let's start off with that chase wheel spin, by the way, guys. This was the last show. It's going to be vault and 1 and 4. Perfect. Vault in the 1 and 4 is going to be the chase for our 3 p.m. show, guys. That 1 and 4 still loaded right now. I mean, talk about great ratios. 12 boxes left, 8 headliners. How about a Juan Soto back, guys? That's right. Juan Soto, one of the best hitters in the MLB. Don't ask me. Ask the New York Mets. They gave him $765 million. So 1 and 4 / vault, guys. So let's get the vault out of the room. And let's get that Juan Soto bat on the table. Who wants to win that bad boy? That is a dual sign bat that we have. So let's get the dice roll. The dice roll was 10 in our 12 o'clock show. What do you think? Over or under 10, Nick?
Under.
Safe bet. 9. There you go. Smart man.
My teeth.
Let's go to the casino after the show.
Let's do it.
So 9 is the dice roll, guys. Let's do a top to bottom rundown of what we have on the break page for our 3 o'clock show. Here's the practice squad, guys, where $50 for a spot in the single and $100 for a spot in the double. Guys, Tyreek Hill, future Hall of Famer, NFL Network ranked this guy #1 player in the NFL in the 2024 top 100 at the beginning of the year last year. Tyreek Hill, authentic helmet, future Hall of Famer. Could be yours. Only $50, Nick. Only $50 in that practice squad. If you're like, future Hall of Famer, how about current Hall of Famers? All right, we got you. Eric Dickerson on the Slate Colts helmet with the inscription, Hall of Fame. Could be yours. $50 in that practice squad single. Also, a Sauce Gardner custom jersey, the 2-time All-Pro Sauce Gardner. Not even 25 years old, already a 2-time All-Pro. At 25 years old, Nick, I don't even know what the heck I was doing. Probably the same thing at 30.
Yeah, maybe.
Not too much. Not too much different. Secondary hits, Corey Dillon, the former Pro Bowl running back. Beast. What's up, Chacom? Hope all is well. Here are the diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room, ladies and gentlemen. Authentics or better in every box. 10 boxes left, 3 headliners. How about Jim Brown? One of the most iconic names in football history. He was in my grandma's favorite movie, Mars Attacks. Jim Brown. That's right.
I love that movie.
That's a good movie, right?
Love that movie.
On the Cleveland Browns Flash helmet, we have Jay Jetta's one of the best. It's him and Jamar Chase, the best wide receivers in the NFL. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, authentic in the diamonds. And there's Sauce again in the secondary headliners. Guys, the diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room. Authentics are better in every box, but the names... Man, Hall of Famers in the Anmore section. Pros in the Anmore section. I mean, I saw we had a Packer fan earlier, Amber. She was a Packer fan. A guy like Josh Jacobs is in the Anmore section. Pro Bowl running back. Josh Jacobs, the best player on the Packers this season. I mean, true. So, guys.
That offense ran through Josh Jacobs.
No kidding. Here
Literally
is...
and figuratively.
Nice. I'll get you another... There you go. Here's the baseball, guys. $64 for a single. $128 for a double. Julio Rodriguez licensed jersey, Larry Walker helmet, Trey Turner helmet, Kyle Tucker bat, Ichiro Suzuki licensed jersey, Clayton Kershaw licensed jersey, Reggie Jackson custom jersey, Mr. October, Aaron Nola all-star pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies licensed jersey, King Felix, one of the best pitchers I ever seen, man. King Felix, he was dominant. He was the guy where it was like, maybe wins don't matter because he was getting like, the Mariners teams back then weren't too good. He was getting, 10 wins. He was going 10-12. But you're like, oh, this guy's ERA is 2.20. Yeah, he's pretty darn good. Future Hall of Famer, in my opinion, King Felix. Dave Winfield, the Hall of Famer, former Padre, former Yankee, former Angel on the Padre helmet. And then we have Nolan Arenado on the bat. Nick, I don't know if you have Peacock or not, but a documentary I recommend, Bronx Zoo on Peacock, talks about a little bit of Dave Winfield's time with the Yankees. How the Yankees, we think of the Yankees, as the Yankees, right? The dynasty. Well, 1990, before the dynasty, the Yankees were kind of a mess. It's a good documentary. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Sure. Bronx Zoo. It's on Peacock.
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. I know I got that. I'm a wrestling guy, so I had to have gotta have the Peacock.
There you go. You'll like it. It's a pretty good series. Guys, here's the chase. The vault. 5 boxes left. Guys, 5 boxes left in the vault, and we have a Speed Flex. These Speed Flexes, guys, go for north of $1,000. You can win it for a fraction of the cost, only $93 in the vault single. You want to take your chances, 186 in the double, maybe win another item with that Speed Flex. Still highway robbery. The best part, Nick, it's the chase wheel spin as well. You can win up to $100, and we have 1 vault key remaining, so $50. Win a vault key, win the chase wheel spin, get another spot, win the T. Higgins. Guys, the chances are endless in this break room. But you got to take advantage. You can't hit a home run if you don't swing the bat, but you can strike out.
Sure can.
5 boxes, T. Higgins, Speed Flex. Who's going to take advantage of that? Here's the other series in the chase, which is great because the 1-4, not only is a 1-4 break where you have a 25% chance of winning with just 1 spot, but Nick, it's on sale. We all love that. I don't care what it is in life. You love hearing those words. It is on sale. $20 off in the double, $10 off in the single, guys. Take advantage. Get yourself a Juan Soto bat. Steve Cohen, the owner of the Mets, $765 million he had to pay for Juan Soto. Yeah. You can pay a little cheaper than that, $175.
Didn't get a sale price on that.
We did not get a sale price. He didn't come to Ultimate Autographs. That's why.
That's true.
That's why. You get it for $175, guys. Juan Soto, one of the best hitters in all. He's top 3 in my opinion. I have Ohtani, Judge, Juan Soto, and give me Bobby Witt 4.
I'm pretty sure it was Hawk Harrelson who compared Juan Soto to Ted Williams. So when you get those comparisons, Ted Williams might be the best left-handed hitter of all time.
Teddy ball game.
So to just have any sort of comparison, I think that's pretty solid.
My favorite Ted Williams stat is when he won the Triple Crown and did not win MVP.
That's crazy.
Joe DiMaggio.
It's crazy.
The 1-4 guys, Juan Soto, Karl Malone, Aaron Holland, and then Nolan Ryan licensed jersey. There we go. We were asked earlier, any licensed jersey, authentic jerseys? Go to the baseball. Go to the
Nolan Express. That's what I couldn't think of it.
The Nolan Express.
I call him the Iron Horse earlier. What am I talking about?
I call him the guy who beat the hell out of Robin Ventura.
Yeah.
Gave him in the headlock and the punch.
Yeah.
That's like, like when a son. I never got in a fist fight with my dad, thankfully. We never got me and him never got in a sports argument that bad.
No.
But that was kind of that reminded me of like a father-son fist fight where the dad just puts the son in the headlock and I gotta wisen up the kid a little bit. Yeah,
That's definitely an older brother move for sure. You get him in a headlock.
yeah.
So I know we got him on a licensed jersey, not on a boxing glove.
Trying to say my dad's afraid to step in the ring with me. No, I'm kidding. He watches the show. I'm just messing with him. Secondary headliners. Speaking of dad, Vlad Guerrero Sr., Ray Bjork, Dame Lillard, and David Hasselhoff. So out there in the 1 and 4.
Who are you? I'm David Hasselhoff.
Is that from SpongeBob movie?
Yeah.
Okay. See, there we go. I got that reference. That's the first time I saw David Hasselhoff in my life was in the SpongeBob
I
movie.
think so too.
Yeah.
I think I saw inklings of him on Baywatch because I used to watch
Like
those
clips. Yeah, like clips.
I would watch those VH1 shows like I love the 80s. I love the 90s.
Yes, those shows were good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I like kind of got interested in the pop culture.
Those shows were good. VH1. Man, where's the I love the 2000s? We need one like that.
They did those.
They did that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Same crew, 'cause I like the comedians that they had. They were pretty
Yep.
funny.
Yep.
2-point conversion jerseys, guys. Bruce Smith, Roger Staubach, and secondary headliner Dan Hampton. Talk about Hall of Famers right there. There you go. Why isn't nobody watching, says Rick Reese. I got 25 people watching, Rick. I got some people
Depending on
watching.
what you are. I mean, Facebook, I believe, is our lowest watched. I know you. Twitter,
He's on Facebook. Yeah, Rick's on
Twitch
Facebook.
is our most, and then YouTube kind of in the middle for the most part. But
Now we got 32.
yeah, there we go.
3 spots to go in a mini break, guys. Minis are automatic double box break, guys. So at one spot, one division, you could win 2 mini helmets. And we have Antonio Gates, T. Higgins, Chris Carter, Eric Dickerson, Thurman Thomas, and Chris Johnson. It only says, probably only 2 on Facebook, but we're on YouTube. We're also on Twitch. I have 31 people watching us right now. So if you see 2 people on Facebook, maybe that's true. But
Well, you can bump the numbers. Make sure you share us around, like, subscribe on the YouTube side of things.
good call.
Send us all around. Tell your friends. Tell your grandmother. Hop on. Get into one of these breaks.
That's right. Do what's the Hawk Harrelson? Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. When Mark
Yes.
Burley's about to throw that perfect game. Yep. Any Niners stuff? Great question, Rick. Let's see. We have any. Well, let's check if we have any Niners on the board right now because we probably do have Niner stuff. John Gomez can contest to this. If you don't see any Niners on the headliner board, they might be hiding out in the and more section,
Yeah.
which see all the time when the
think
Niners we have a great history and so many Hall of Fame players and
It's Steve Young and Joe Montana. Like it's no one's business over here. So.
those would be headliners, but see, I'm trying to think of names that are will be in the and like Frank Gore. That would be
Frank. Yeah.
Current guys like Ricky Pearsall, or even a name Hall of Famers might be in the and more section in the Diamonds like Patrick Willis, which is still really because I remember Patrick Willis being the Packers in the playoffs for several years with the Jim Harbaugh
I
teams.
think we saw a couple of Debos earlier this year too.
You know, Debo, yeah, later on in the year. I mean, Debo not the best year, so I guess he got you were talking about how you see guys get promoted to the headliner board. Some guys get demoted to the and more section. Debo was a guy I would say probably got demoted to the and more section. So good call. Debo could be in the and more section in the Diamonds. The Diamonds the best bang for your buck in the break room. Authentics or better. Right now, I would say the hot series, the Vault 5-box of T. Higgins Speedflex. The best with this break room, Rick. If you win a helmet that's not your favorite team, you do some trades. What's left in the goal line stand? 5 boxes left, Polo, T. Higgins, Speedflex. 5 boxes left with a T. Higgins Speedflex for $93. It's highway robbery. It is the chase as well. Yep, someone won the Michael Thomas. This one, our first practice squad double. So
20% chance at a T. Higgins, and like you mentioned, also you got
Slant
one more
boy.
Volkey in there.
Douglas says slant boy. Who gave him that? Who gave him this
Oh my God!
slant boy? Who was that?
Was that Diggs?
Was it Diggs?
Oh, it could have been.
Was it Lattimore? No,
It might have
not
been
Lattimore. They were teammates. I don't think he'll call him slant boy. Yes, because he said they only did slants in New Orleans. That was the play. They ran the slants. Drew Brees run the slant with Michael Thomas. Gosh, who was that Douglas who called him? I remember that was a Twitter beef, I believe. Michael Thomas ran more than slants his time in New Orleans. I'll say that. Very good wide receiver. Foot injury ended his career way, way, way too soon. But our first break, we'll probably do a mini or a jersey. 3 to go on a jersey. $28, guys. Bruce Smith still out there. Most sacks of all time. Roger Staubach, Cowboys legend, Cowboy Hall of Famer, 2-time Super Bowl champion. My opinion, the greatest Cowboy quarterback. We have Dan Hampton, the Danimal Hall of Famer, 85 Bears champion. I'm a Saints fan. I still. Wow. Well, I'm sorry, Michael.
It was Carlton Davis on the Buccaneers.
Ah, yes, Carlton Davis, the corner. That makes sense. Rivalry right there.
He was why he was already giving it to him, but he was the one that really like emphasized the nickname in a tweet. So that was, yeah.
Michael Thomas.
Poor guy.
But what are we feeling, guys? 3 to go on a jersey, 3 to go on a mini. Vault to chase, 5 boxes left. What a speed flex.
Oh, what an impro! I don't know if you caught that.
Is that AJ Brown?
AJ Brown trying to get in there. He's not doing the reading today. He's actually trying to be a part of the
No
offense
books?
today. No, but they did show someone earlier when they do the flag. This obviously they do the national anthem. The guy bringing out the flag had inner excellence or whatever, inner peace, whatever it was. He
Now,
had the book with him.
if they caught you reading a book on the sidelines, and this is a question for the chat as well, what book would you be reading?
Captain Underpants.
Oh, Dave Pickley. Yeah, there you go. All right, yeah, nice.
I'm not a scholar.
Which would you be reading? The Terrible Talking Toilets or?
Man.
I remember reading Captain Underpants as a kid. Yeah,
I was just there for the Flip-O-Ramas. That's all we were there for.
that's good stuff. Good stuff. I probably reading the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Maybe.
There we
You
go.
can't go wrong with it. I love the articles in that. They have the best. They saved the best articles for the swimsuit edition in Sports Illustrated. Man, the snow is dropping good in that game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And allegedly, are we supposed to have some snow in Bob? I think Bob said what? Flurries, not too bad of a snow, but should be cold.
I
You know what's
think
gonna?
something like that.
I was looking at Lamar Jackson's stats in the cold. Not too bad.
No,
I
not
thought
the
maybe that
worst.
gives him an edge. Still good. Lamar Jackson's such a beast. I think these are the second and third best quarterbacks in the NFL. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes until someone dethrones him. I think it's closer than we think it is for best quarterback in the NFL. I really do think it's closer than we think. I think Allen and Lamar Jackson. Mahomes is on a different tier because of 3 Super Bowls, but pure talent-wise, same tier. But Mahomes with the 3 Super Bowls, then he's on a different tier. But you watch a Josh Allen game or Lamar Jackson game, and you're like, okay, these guys are not so far behind Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. You kind of forget, like, a lot of people were worried, like, oh, what's going to be the transition of, like, we're losing Breeze, Brady, Manning.
Right. Rodgers
And-
getting up there in age.
Yeah.
Right.
and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. You got Lamar, Josh Allen,
Mhm.
Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. You'll get another influx when, Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams hit.
I mean-
and Bo Nix is already doing a pretty solid job already.
I mean, maybe we're just.
I'll even take a far shot on Drake May.
I like Drake May. I would take all. I like all these core. Even Caleb Williams. I don't care. Like I don't get the Caleb Williams as a bust.
No.
We see that in the comments sometimes. I don't understand
That
those
is
comments.
No, that's lazy.
Practice squad, Steven. We have 9 boxes left. 4 headliners. Tyreek Hill, authentic. Eric Dickerson, authentic. Sauce Gardner, custom jersey. And secondary headliner, Corey Dillon. Future Hall of Famer Tyreek Hill. NFL Network voted him the best player in the NFL at the beginning of 2024. That was voted by his players, too, so respected. Tyreek Hill. And then we have Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson. Sauce Gardner jersey as well. George was a Jet fan. I think George said he was a Jet fan. So George, what's up, Sean? How you doing? Sean says, "Hey, Dominic. How you doing, Sean?" Dom and Nick. Sounded like I said, "Hey, Dominic." Dom and Nick.
There we go.
2 to go on a mini, guys. That's gonna happen. We're 3 to go. The mini and the jerseys, guys. Those are gonna happen for sure. But you don't want to miss your chance out of vault, guys. We have 1 spot taken already in the double. Someone already has a spot in the double, guys. We already have 1 smart person. Now we just need 7 more. And I know we have some smart people in the chat right now. I see a few people. Sean, smart guy. John Gomez, smart guy. Steven, Douglas. Everyone is in the chat's a smart guy. So get in that vault.
Exactly. While we're reading Captain Underpants, they're reading, the tale of the devil in the White City or something like that.
Ooh, that's I don't know who wrote that book. I was like, yeah, that sounds familiar. I don't know. That's H.H. Holmes, right? And it's about him, I believe.
Good. I know.
I think it's about him in the Chicago Fair. I heard of
yeah,
that
it was
book
about the
before.
Chicago Fair.
Yeah. I'm doing good. Good to hear that, Sean. Sean, what catches your eye on the break page right now? I mean, that baseball series too, Nick. The chat. Hey, this is sometimes with the chat, I love them. I love the chat 99%. But the 1% sometimes that drives me crazy is when they put in the chat like, "Hey, let's get a new baseball series in the room." Okay, and we get a new baseball series in the room. And the baseball series, 16 boxes left with 13 headliners, and we got licensed jerseys, some of the greatest players 21st century of all time. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Come on now. Clayton Kershaw, licensed jersey. The Dodgers. I love the Dodgers jerseys. Aaron Nola licensed jersey. Ichiro, Hall of Famer, one of the best hitters of all time. Julio Rodriguez, the new face of the Seattle Mariners. Woo. Trey Turner, he's a beast. I thought the Cubs were going to sign Trey Turner a couple offseasons ago before he signed with the Phillies. I got a little nervous. I'm glad he signed with the Phillies.
You like those new Cub jerseys that they got? I know we're Sox fans, but how do we feel about
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Dangerously close to Expos jerseys?
I saw getting some comparisons to the Reds too. The C kind of looks like the Reds C.
A little bit.
So not too bad.
I'm not gonna harp on anyone if they. I won't buy one because I'm not a Cub fan. I do think they look nice because anything blue, anything like baby or powder blue like that, that'll sell for me too. But yeah, it's good. It's good, not great.
It's cool. I like baby blue, but I'm at the point out with baby blue where it's like, all right, I've seen baby blue already.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like, give me something different. I know it's you say it's Chicago flag, but we have a bunch of uniforms here at the Chicago. Give me something different.
It'll be good. It'll be the hot jersey of the summer for Chicago.
Better than that City Connect garbage. That Wrigleyville. I don't like any of those City Connect. Those City Connect stink.
You don't like any. City
I think
Connect
if
jersey?
anyone had a good City Connect, I'll take the White Sox.
I love the South Side.
Yeah,
one.
those are probably the best ones.
I liked.
Gosh, the White Sox have the best of something.
I actually really liked the Marlins, the red one, just because it was a different style. It was like the very first City Connect jersey.
The one I thought was cool was a Diamondback, so it said El Serpiente.
Yeah, those were. Oh, I love those.
I thought those were cool.
It's like a cream.
Yes, those are cool.
Those are awesome.
I just when I think
Diamondbacks might have the best like color scheme. Those like newer jerseys that they have. I like them.
I'm a sucker for the Randy Johnson, the purple and the green. 01 Luis Gonzalez and the walk off against. Sorry, Yankee fans, but I'm a sucker. Tony Womack is the second baseman.
Yeah.
Man, Rob Brentley, the manager. Man, I love baseball. You guys can tell I love me some baseball. When your team loses in the playoffs, that's when you're like, all right, time to win the pitchers and catchers report. But then we're like, oh, wait a minute. Different for us, though.
We did have a big loss in the baseball universe, though. Obviously, Bob Uecker passed.
Yes.
Did you watch Major League?
My favorite sports movie. It's my favorite sports movies of all time. Major League, which is not too crazy, and The Replacements, which people look at me like, what? So those are my two favorite sports movies. So I love Major League.
I watched it last night.
Harry Doyle.
Yeah. As soon as he passed, like that, you hear that call, he makes it feel so good.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. He goes,
how is he not?
It's like he's looking for the read at the end. He goes, this is the post game sponsored by. Well, the hell with it.
No one
knows.
No one's listening. He's like,
no one's listening anyway.
He swears. He goes, you can't say. He goes, no one's listening anyways.
He can't say GD on the radio.
In the 1 and 4, sometimes we do get some Major League stuff in the 1 and 4. We had Charlie Sheen on the Major League jersey, the Rick Vaughn Wild thing, which is one of the most badass moments ever. And like, I want a moment like that in my life. They have the walking out the bullpen with Wild thing, and people are like singing that, and like that's like if you want to get motivated for something, put on that video, and you get like, yeah, I'm motivated. Well, Wild thing, and he's like, this is Major League 2 when he tells him I want Parkman. Have you seen Major League 2?
Yes, I have.
The only part I don't like they beat the White Sox, but how he wants Parkman, and it's the most unrealistic thing in baseball. He's like, I'm gonna intentionally walk the guy in front of Jack Parkman, the best hitter in the Major League, to face Jack Parkman, and the manager's like, go get him, Rick. Yeah. I mean, that's never gonna happen, but it's like that's badass. Like, I want Parkman.
My favorite thing from Major League 2 is actually something you kind of you kind of jokingly made mention of too earlier when you're like, yeah, I love reading the swimsuit edition. It's the articles are the best, and the catcher has an issue throwing to second base, and the only thing that calms him down is reading the bios of the Playboy girls. He goes, Cindy loves long walks on the beach and dogs that don't bark loud or something like that.
I forget the catcher's name in the movie, but to quote him, when the tough get going, the going get tough. There we go. So, guys,
there we go.
What's going to be our first break, Nick? What do you think? I would... it's still we're only 26 minutes in this show, so we're still early. We're still in the first quarter of our show right now. So I know for a fact we're going to see that T. Higgins Speed Flakes. Just a matter of who's going to win it.
Well, we are 3 away from the jersey. We are 2 away from the late hit mini double box.
15 yards.
Let's see. We're about 5 more to go on the turnover on downs diamond double.
Diamond, the best bang for your buck in the break. Guys, Jim Brown. We're 27 people watching right now. I can tell you this, 27 people watching. We're all football fans, right?
Yeah.
Guys, you can't talk about the history of football without talking about Jim Brown, 3-time MVP, the first time 3-time MVP. Rookie year, he was an MVP. They said Jaden Daniels can't do it. Well, Jim Brown did it. There you go.
No
Jim
one-
Brown on the Flash.
No one currently on deck for the On Deck Baseball series, but that virtually means we can all be on deck because, well, you can all get into a spot right there. And
16
I always
boxes,
mention,
13
yeah.
headliners. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, you're good. Like I always mentioned, the 1 and 4s, I feel like they're always open because it's just four limited spots right there. So between the doubles, the double and the single wide open right there.
4 spots away from winning a Juan Soto bet. Excuse me, Nick. I want to grab this bat and just show this.
I was doing some snooping earlier. I love how this bat looks.
This is sharp. Old Hickory.
Yes, can't go wrong.
Can't. Sorry,
That's
Mike.
nice.
Juan Soto, guys, one of the best players in Major League Baseball. That's a Soto Pacheco on there. See that?
Yeah,
Soto Pacheco.
nice.
Cool.
34-inch bat. Who else? Who had the really heavy bat, like a 40-ounce bat? I forgot who.
Oh.
It was like old school.
Yeah, old school. Or where I forgot because they said it felt like he was carrying a tree. Like it was so damn the bat was so damn heavy. It felt like, oh man. Ken Burns, come on, Ken Burns documentary. Get back in my head.
Come on.
You ever see that Ken Burns documentary?
I have not seen the whole thing. I know it's insanely long, obviously.
It's insanely long, but it's like incredible.
Because they go each decade up until like 2000.
I honestly think I only got to the 50s.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even got to like the good part of the baseball, but it was so good. So good.
I always see little clips online on YouTube every now and again. And I remember forever ago when Best Buy actually sold physical copies of physical media, they had the whole thing. And I'm just sitting there like, as a younger kid, I'm like, who wants to know about the 1920s baseball? Who's going to do a whole 10 hours on that? Well, Ken Burns did. He killed it.
Killed it, man. Oh, thank you, Douglas. Douglas, not as smart as you though. Douglas, not as smart as you.
Go right back.
All
at
right.
ya.
Sean says I need to fix that card. That's important. I hear you. I agree with Jacom. Jacom, I agree. That's a sweet bat indeed.
Almost like Washington Nationals type.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of his former squads.
That's
so
right.
Kind of makes sense.
Or red and blue, American. How about that? There you go. Juan, so where would you in an MLB draft, a fantasy draft, where would you draft Juan Soto?
Oh man.
Third, right? I think he's got to be Ohtani. It's got to be Judge, Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, Bobby Witt. That's my top 5 best players in baseball.
I mean, if
Ronald
I'm
Acuna
in like
Jr.
a fantasy baseball league, but if it's one of those scenarios,
Let's say you're a general manager of a team.
Yeah, it's it's always that fun scenario. Like, okay, let's pretend everyone's a free agent. Let's go ahead and draft from the beginning. I think you're right. You'd probably go Shohei 1.
Mm-hmm. Got to.
You can probably argue 2 or 3.
You could put Soto at 2.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put Soto, Mookie, Judge, or Bobby Witt at 2.
Whatever you feel like is going to be, because people will value pitching. People will value whatever else they feel like.
I need hitting. I need a guy who plays every day.
Yeah.
I can't.
So.
Sorry. I mean, obviously your team needs an ace, but I value the guy who's going to play every day instead of the guy who plays every 5 days.
You're getting that. You're getting probably, you would think, a vocal leader to some extent. A leader in Juan Soto.
Just that's why you get Shohei Ohtani does it all.
Yeah.
That's why.
A guy who's before he was 21 years old already went to the show, won a World Series and came back. So I mean, it's gonna be fun. I think Juan Soto's got a ton of potential.
2 spots to go in the minis. I'm gonna drop those links, guys.
Does he get there? Does he get back to a World Series before the Yankees do?
Maybe a Subway World Series.
Oof.
Tell you what, I like the Mets a lot better than I like the Yankees right now on paper.
I kind of do too.
There's a link for the minis, guys. Minis, we have 13 boxes left, 6 headliners, 2 spots to go. It is an automatic double box break, guys, with 1 spot for $50. You could take home 2 mini helmets with the right division. Antonio Gates, T. Higgins, Chris Carter, Eric Dickerson. We have Chris Johnson and Thurman Thomas.
Don't see a ton of Antonio Gates.
That's right. He should. I was shocked.
Considering he's one of the best tight ends of all time.
I was shocked last year that he didn't get into Canton. I mean, he's going to get in eventually. I have to imagine this year he's a lock to get in. But I thought he would have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt. You just said it, one of the best tight ends of all time. And I mean, you can't find me a bad looking Charger helmet. And that's a salute to service, but that Charger, that bolt, I like that bolt.
I do too.
I like to see that bolt too close to me because you might get electrocuted.
Shock.
Yeah, but hey, that helmet, beautiful. Antonio Gates, one of the best. Kent State. 31 people in the chat right now. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I know sometimes you don't want to come off as a new person or the noob, but you're only new until your first message. After your first message, you're family. So, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free. Or if you're like, hey, I'm a 49er fan, Giant fan, Packer fan, let me know your team. I'll tell you what series we have your squad in. Or if you're not a football fan, you're like, hey, I like baseball. We have a baseball series for you. It's like, hey, I like basketball. You got any basketball for me? 1 and 4, Karl Malone, Damian Lillard. You're saying, man, you know what I really like? I'm a big Baywatch fan. Okay. David Hasselhoff in the 1 and 4. There's big Bay. I mean, show was on for years. There's got to be a bunch of Baywatch fans out there. It's a big star, David Hasselhoff.
Try to rebrand it. They got a new one in there.
Say what you want about David Hasselhoff. Everyone knows who David Hasselhoff is. You can make like, it's David Hasselhoff. Yeah, but you know who David Hasselhoff is.
International sensation, David Hasselhoff.
He's a great cameo in Dodgeball. You know, he's yelling at the German team, and he's the coach of the he's the coach of the German team. Yeah, in Dodgeball, David Hasselhoff. I want to know what song, because he's got a couple iconic roles. Knight Rider, which is, the badass, it's kind of like, the cool, the hero role. And you got Baywatch, which, I wouldn't mind being a lifeguard working with Pamela Anderson on the beach. That's probably my dream job. I'm not that, I can swim. I'm not that great of a swimmer where I could be a lifeguard, but, sign me up for that job. I like that. First timer and Cowboys in the... Hello, William Maynard, first timer in the break room. Welcome. Yeah, we have some Cowboys. Actually, where are the Cowboys at? Roger Staubach in the jerseys, William. There you go. Roger Staubach. I believe you heard of him, right?
Just a little bit.
Yes. I believe William's more of a Quincy Carter fan, I think. Misses the Chan Gailey days of the Cowboys, the Dave Campo. I don't know if we have any Dave Campo, though, William. No David LaFleur in this break.
2 more spots left to go in the jersey.
2 more spots left in the jersey. What's going to happen first, jersey or minis? Yeah. They're both going to happen for sure.
Is Dave Hampton going to pull the Dan Hampton?
Dave Hampton!
Any relation there, Dave? Any? Let us know.
Yes. Pickle juice? Own any pickle juice businesses, Dave?
Yeah, possibly. Because just like my brother, Quentin Johnston of the Los Angeles Chargers, I know you might not see the resemblance, but it's there. We are brothers.
You have to teach your brother how to catch a little brother. I'm blaming you for that, dude. You're older than him technically. I think, right? He's still young. He's only in his second year. So
I think so, yeah.
You got to teach little brother how to catch, man.
Yeah, that was my downfall.
Yeah, he's a little better this year, but still, he was not great in that playoff game. maybe in the 1 and 4, William. Maybe in the 1 and 4.
A solid week before that. I think it was like 180 something yards.
Yeah, the week 100 and something yards, couple catches. I had him on my fantasy team this year. I don't know why. I was desperate. He scored some touchdowns this year. He was a red zone threat.
He had a couple boom games. Had a lot of bust games.
He had a lot of games here, like 2 catches, 1 touchdown for 20 yards. A lot of those games.
Yeah,
yes.
a couple like that.
Yes, I can, Tyson. Of course. Put the link for our live break page. Here you go.
Makes it nice and easy.
There's the live break page, guys. And here's our mystery box tab where if you're like, hey, I like the breaks, but I want to guarantee myself a win. Well, we have the jerseys. We have the minis up on the mystery box where guarantee yourself a W. You just don't know who you're going to win. But the last person we did, Nick, was that Bills triple sign. So, we're 1 for 1 on headliner personals today. So if you guys want to take your chance, 185 for a guaranteed win in the jerseys, 180 for a guaranteed win for 1 mini. And then we have our headliner package, which is 1 authentic, 1 rep, 1 jersey, and 1 mini helmet, guys. 4 items going to 1 person. Drop that link in our chat as well. The mystery box tab. That's it. You don't know who you're going to win, but you know you're going to win something. We had Philip earlier in our last show. He bought a jersey personal. He won a headliner, that Bills triple sign. We still have another great Bills hit out there. Bruce Smith, 200 sacks. Well, it's not going to cost you 200 here. It's going to only cost you 28 in the breaks, or still 185. You get a Bruce Smith jersey for 185, still lesser than how many sacks he had. Pretty good, right?
I'm sorry. Our guy, William Maynard, was asking if there was any Babe Laufenberg around.
Hit me with Babe's reference page.
Yeah, I pulled him up. He's got four years in the league.
Yeah.
Let's see. 16 games total. Let's see.
I'm not even gonna
five total touchdowns.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna pretend I know who that is. So what year did he play?
Played 1986.
No clue.
Missed the 87 season.
Ooh.
88, 89, and 90.
What was his? Well, if the Cowboys struggled in '87, it was because Bob was out. Babe was out.
Yeah. 89 and 90 in Dallas. Looks like San Diego and New Orleans was his other squad.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Will. We only have him on New Orleans in the break room, babe. 33 people in the chat right now, though, guys. Minis are close. Jerseys are close. Those are going to happen.
Well, if we're gonna do the actually, majority of his career was on San Diego.
Really?
All
Okay.
8 of his 16 games were in San Diego.
That's
one
a good
game, one game on the Saints, and then 7 games.
That's a.
7 games in 2 seasons on the Cowboys.
You know what? Thank you, William, because you know what? And thank you, too, because I'm going to use that in Immaculate Grid. If I ever get a Charger or a Cowboy or a Charger in
Charger
Saint,
Cowboy.
you know, obviously you think of Charger Saint, everyone's going to use Drew Brees on. Not me. I'm putting Babe on
Yes.
there. There you
Oh
go.
man, that's actually good. You're gonna get like a .005%.
That's, you know, if you know, the grids, you can make the grids easier if you really want to, but the whole point of the grid is you want to get the lower you know, percentage. I know people do the grid and they're like, mostly I do the baseball one. And so like, a Ranger and a Yankee. Well, I'm going to do A-Rod. I'm like, well, no, dude, that's not the point of the grid.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you don't want to do A-Rod. You want to do something more obscure than A-Rod. So the point, you want the low percentage.
That's my go-to too. And just like that, Douglas said, "Hey boys, love the conversation, but let's get to breaking."
You don't have to lie, Douglas. You don't like the conversation. You don't have to lie. It's
Well, he
okay.
didn't say that. I was just
Yeah,
That's
okay.
just me assuming.
Okay, yeah. It's more like shut these guys up. Let's close the
Yeah,
brakes.
Douglas closed it out. We're gonna go ahead and get a jersey. It's gonna go ahead and that's settled.
Now drop that message in the chat. Drop me a box number for jersey number 1. Only if you're in that break. I have Damon, first timer in the break room. Welcome, Damon. Let us know your favorite team. We can guide you in this series. What's your favorite team? Also, Dennis as well. Dennis Barter. Welcome, Dennis. Same goes to you as to Damon. Favorite teams, favorite player. We have Cody. There's Douglas. There's Dave. Drop me a box number for jersey number 1. My goal of the show, Nick, see the T. Higgins Speed Flex on this table. That is my goal.
I think that's a good goal.
I think with 5 boxes left in the vault, guys, woo. T. Higgins Speed Flex, awesome year that he had. Box 10. Thank you, Douglas. Check the ticker, see if we have 10. We do. Thank you, sir. So,
Yeah, it's tough to get overshadowed by the guy that won the Triple Crown in receiving.
Right.
But T. Higgins had an amazing year as well.
Mm-hmm. He missed a couple games, but if you look at his averages, he's top 10 this year if you just look at the averages.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And he's going to get paid top 10 money in the offseason no matter where he goes. All righty, guys. 9 times see the dice roll. David, what's up, Familia? David, the original tribal chief. Hold up. I acknowledge you, David.
All the time.
9 times. Here we go. Final click. There we go. Let's copy and paste. Take you to your... David with his lovingly nickname for you, Nick. Corporate Robot.
Oh, yeah.
So we have box 10. Grab that bad boy.
And I'm not offended, obviously. I feel like I can hold my own little thicker skin there. But is it because of my tone, or is it because I'm just pumping out the constant just like company slogan? I don't know.
I just think you're natural at your job so much.
Maybe
where
that could be the thing. Where I might be AI generated.
You
I'm not entirely sure.
Last time we worked, I kept calling you the Natural. I think that I like that, Nick. That's a better nickname, right?
I hope so. Yeah.
Corporate Robot though, not bad. It's creative though. It's original.
I do like it.
It's better than like like the baseball. They just take like your name or like they'll call you like Johnsty.
Yeah.
That'd be
it's better than mush.
Right.
Or,
Yeah. Right.
Something bad. So I'll take that over anything else.
Box 10. Dave Hampton, NFC North. Douglas, NFC South and the East. Douglas Crane, the NFC West and the North. Cody Metcalf, the AFC South. Dennis, you have the AFC East and the AFC West going to Damon. There you go. AI. I think you're a little better in monotone. I think you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. AI had a kid. It was you, Allen Iverson.
I hope so.
Oh, that's cool. The Answer Junior.
I just don't have any handles. That's my problem.
The baby Answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only AI I recognize, and not that technology. I'm scared of that stuff.
Oh, now I can get the cornrolls. Nice.
Heck yeah. I actually, when I was a kid, I was a big Allen Iverson fan. I wanted those cornrows. Those are sweet. Yep. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Box 10. And it is.
Good luck, everybody.
Ooh. It's not Ricky Williams,
Oh.
but it is a Blunt. LeGarrette Blunt.
Heck yeah.
Patriot jersey. Dennis Barter, first time in the break room. First win. LeGarrette Blunt on the Patriot. You see the back insert right there, guys? Very nice. Now, LeGarrette Blunt had a season where he led the league in rushing touchdowns, which is underrated. People forget about that. Ground and pound running back, a bruising running back.
Wasn't it him that had like the 8 straight Super Bowl appearances, or was that somebody else?
I don't know if that was him, but I know he had
It
a
was
couple with the
something
Patriots and the
ridiculous.
Eagles. He made a few of them.
Yeah, because they were bouncing back and forth. He had like 5 straight appearances because he was on the team, or like at the very end of the year, someone picked him up.
Sounds about right. It seemed like every Super Bowl the Patriot, and this guy was trucking over somebody. There you go. First time magic. Yes, it's real. So, guys, if you're watching right now, you never bought in the breaks, and you're like, I'm not going to win this stuff. Come on. Well, now you know it's possible. LeGarrette Blunt, $28. Cheaper than his jersey number.
That's a fun one right there.
My favorite, I always bring this up with LeGarrette Blunt because it's my favorite memory because I watched it live as a kid when he was at Oregon in college. Oregon played Boise State first week of the season. Boise State won. Handshakes on the 50-yard line. He knocked out someone on Boise State during the handshakes. I'm like, damn. So, on and off the football field, bruising running back LeGarrette Blunt. He's a winner too, though.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why good teams wanted him.
Yeah, one of 6 players to have consecutive Super Bowl titles for different teams.
This sounds obvious, but when you see a guy who's only played on good teams, that just means he's a good player. When good teams want you, means you're good.
Maybe that's what it was. I think he does have like some sort of streak, but it was that he won the Super Bowl with the Patriots, and the very next year he won it with the Eagles.
Yes.
So that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Didn't he have a 18 or 20 rushing touchdown season? I
He
believe.
did something ridiculous. Let's pull it up really quick. Yeah, he had 18 with New England at the age of 30.
But what they say, if it's a 26-year-old running backs, get him out 25.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
He had 1,000 yards that year too. It's not like they were just pumping him at the goal line.
Right.
Like he had 299 attempts that year. So he was a focal point of that offense.
To put it bluntly, ha!
Bang. And also, we'll always have a soft spot in my heart because he did a cameo for one of my leagues one day.
Nice.
Our commissioner paid for it. I don't know why it was LeGarrette Blunt. Maybe he was just a nice little. wasn't as expensive as everybody else, but he gave us a nice little intro to our league. It was pretty good.
I only did. Me and my buddies, we did only one. I only did one cameo for me and my buddies. We split it, but my buddy finished in last place in fantasy. And we paid Ozzie Guillen, the cameo for Ozzie Guillen. It's just to tell him that he sucks, he stinks, he's an idiot. And it was the funniest thing in the world. It was just Ozzie,
We've done that before, but the person that did our video, he has been since canceled by the internet, so I'm not going to even bring up who it is.
Okay.
We've also done, just recently, it was AJ and Big Justice opened up our other league earlier. Boom! He went team by team, name by name, and introduced ourselves, so that was another great video this year.
AJ and Big Justice, man.
They're killing it. I don't care what the haters say.
As much as I want to make fun of him, it's a father and son bonding. I mean, me and my dad would never do that in a million years. If you ask both of us, we're like, no, we're not doing that. We're not going to be TikTok. But I mean, listen, every family's different, right?
Well, TikTok's dead now, so.
No, I think I saw something when we were on break. One of my buddies texted me. I'm sure he was nervous. TikTok is back. TikTok is back. I don't have TikTok. I'm not a social media guy. I don't have TikTok, Facebook. I have a secret Twitter. It's not my name. I don't follow. No one follows me. I follow just so I get my news.
You have a burner account? You don't even
I don't tweet.
You don't even have a regular account though.
I don't tweet off of it.
Okay.
I don't tweet. I just get
Just
not even. I get my news off it because you got to have Twitter to get your news, especially sports news.
Yeah.
So I have my news off there. So that's about it. I don't tweet anything.
That's basically just you want to be in direct contact with Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter.
Well, because if you don't have Twitter, you don't get. That's the first. You get the football news.
Yeah.
And that's the first way to get it. So, You know, got to have that. But I don't like. No one cares about my opinion. I don't
No, I
like-
feel you.
Yeah.
I kind of have that same sort of way where I have like 3 or 4. I have my personal account, I have my podcasting account, I have my other podcasting show account, and all 3 are different algorithms basically. Like one of them is basically purely wrestling. One of them, my personal account, is just a bunch of just like random garbage and brain rot memes. And then and then the other one is just like I said, it's just like mostly sports, mostly just like like rap report, just straight up news reports.
Mm-hmm. At Dirty Dom.
Don't fall for it. No need. That was the one I didn't do at all. The TikTok, because I felt like 1, they were shared enough online that I didn't need a TikTok account, and 2, exactly that people were directly sending you TikToks every day that you don't even need it. Like you just have it.
Well, I know TikTok's not. There's some great things you do on TikTok, I'm sure. But when I first saw TikTok, I was just like, like guys dancing in front of their phone.
Yeah,
and I was like,
that's a tough look.
What's this? And then like, oh, that guy got paid $1 million for that video. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What? I better learn how to dance then. You know, he's just doing like, ooh, look at me. Ooh, I'm a TikTok star. Look at me dance. Oh, yeah. And then it's 1 million likes. It's like, wow.
To which I'm glad, like, grandparents would be like, my generation was going to war. And the other one's just like, yeah, move over. I'm in a shopping mall doing
Yeah.
a dance.
I'm getting there. Like my generation, we had Vine. It's like, oh, it's still had social media. You know, my grandma talks like, well, we didn't have this stuff back in my day. I can't. Well, we did have it. I'm like, well, back in my day, we had Vine and MySpace. Just the lesser social media, I guess.
I do like those. There's it's like a viral video going around. It's like you accidentally say something around your millennial uncle. He goes, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah, the NBA was better back then.
Yeah.
Guys, let's do a top to bottom rundown of what
Let's
we
do it.
have in the break room. Practice squad, guys. I mean, we're down to the ratios in every series right now are insane. We are on the doorstep of closing out a bunch of series. We have brand new headliners. This practice squad, guys, 9 boxes left, 4 headliners. A Tyreek Hill authentic helmet could be yours for $50. That's right. Tyreek Hill, future Hall of Famer, could be yours for $50. Kurt Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson has the record. Single most rushing yards in a season. $50 could be yours. The Hall of Famer on the Colts slate helmet. Custom Sauce Gardner jersey still out there. And then secondary headliner Corey Dillon. Practice squad, guys, should be hot right now. Tyreek Hill, Eric Dickerson, authentic helmets. The Diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room. Jim Brown authentic, guys. Jim Brown authentic. 10 boxes left. 3 headliners. Justin Jefferson, Tim Brown, Sauce Gardner. There should be a chase happening right now for this Jim Brown. Best bang for your buck in the break room. The Diamonds. Authentics are better. Great names. Pro Bowlers, All Pros, Hall of Famers, every box. Here's the baseball. 8-spot break, guys. You're like, baseball? There's only six divisions. Doing a little something different, guys. Division breakdown. Mariners and the Reds, Giants and the Padres, Angels and the Rangers, Yankees and the Pirates, Dodgers and the Astros, Phillies and the Braves, Cubs and the Guardians, and Red Sox, Rockies, and Cardinals are there as well, guys. You don't see it right there, but the Cardinals are in that last spot. Red Sox, Rockies, and Cardinals. So you can double up. Larry Walker, Nolan Arenado. If you're a Rocky fan, there you go. A Rocky legend and a former Rocky. There you go. So, guys, headliners in the baseball, 16 boxes, 13 headliners. Yikes, the ratios in this room right now. Julio Rodriguez, Larry Walker, Trey Turner, Kyle Tucker, Ichiro Suzuki, Clayton Kershaw, Reggie Jackson, Aaron Nola, Felix Hernandez, Dave Winfield, and Nolan Arenado. Secondary headliners, Roy Oswalt and Rafael Palmeiro. Licensed jerseys, J-Rod, the Julio Rodriguez, the Ichiro, the Clayton Kershaw, and the Aaron Nola, guys. Get yourself a licensed autographed jersey for only $64 in the On Deck Baseball Series Highway Robbery.
Yes, sir. Let's take a look at the score. It's 13-13. So unfortunately for, I believe.
Yeah, I know we had a 17-10, right?
Yeah, we had
prediction?
one
Yeah.
17-10 prediction. Unfortunately for the Grim Reaper, you would not. You're going to be out on that one.
Ooh.
17-10.
Grim Reaper, we've seen better days. I'm sorry,
And
my friend.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Pending a 1-point conversion, Brandon Edery would probably also be out. He predicted 23-14 in favor of the Eagles. So
There you go. So
that's
there
going to be a tough one right there.
Well, you know what? You want to make up for the score prediction not hitting? Win a Speed Flex T. Higgins, guys.
Sure. Yeah.
$93 in a single, $186 in a double, guys. T. Higgins Speed Flex, 5 boxes left, and there's a Speed Flex. What's going on today, Nick? What is going on? 5 boxes left, a Speed Flex in the series. Nobody's chasing it. T. Higgins still out there in the vault. Also with a vault key. It is the chase as well. So win a Speed Flex and win some money back at the end of the show. Chances are endless in the break room. 5 boxes left. T. Higgins Speed Flex. Who's it going to be? There's the 1 and 4, guys. It's a 4-spot break. 25% chance winning with 1 spot. We have Juan Soto, Karl Malone, Aaron Holland, Nolan Ryan. Secondary hits Vlad Guerrero Sr., Ray Bjork, Dame Lillard, and David Hasselhoff in the can't miss 1 and 4, guys. It's on sale. $350 for the double, $175 for a single. Guys, take advantage of a great, great sale. Single box live break number 2. We are down to 12 boxes left in the jerseys. Bruce Smith, Roger Staubach, and Dan Hampton still out there in the jerseys. Get yourself Roger the Dodger or Bruce Smith for only $28. There you go. Double box break in the minis. 1 spot. Take home 2 minis for $50. Antonio Gates, Chris Carter, T. Higgins, and Eric Dickerson, Thurman Thomas, and Chris Johnson. Secondary headliners in the mini helmet break. Two to go on a mini. 7 to go on that double in the vault. All righty, guys.
Yeah.
So the mini's going to happen shortly.
Yeah, mini double.
How many times have we seen Closer Magic today? Twice at least? I know twice at least twice.
At least twice for sure.
So whether you believe in Closer
Yeah.
Magic or not, we've seen it twice today. So if you get that last spot and then get that last 2 spots.
We've seen some closer magic and we've seen some first time magic. I know that was at least twice too. So, and that may have even, I think it was a first time and a closer all at the same time. So
Good call.
you double dip in that sort of sense. Double dip in the sense of you can also buy multiple spots. Do what you guys got to do to get what you need to get.
If you're watching right now, your first time watching, you're always, sometimes you're like skeptical. You're like, I'm not going to win. Come on now. Well, we had Amber in our last show, first timer. She won. You seen it right here, our only break that we've done so far. Dennis, first timer. Dennis has won. Maybe it's the first night day or the first timer day. There you go. But you got to get your spot. Keep calling that baseball series. If you want to hit that home run, you got to swing the bat. Can't hit a homer if you don't swing, but you can't strike out looking. That's what happens.
Very true.
Here in the break room. We get a lot of people, Nick, that are like, man, that T. Higgins, that looks awesome. And then when someone wins it, I was gonna get in the break if that. What were you doing earlier? What were you doing before that?
Yeah.
Huh? Don't be
You got
sleeping.
that security code on the back of that card. All right, and that's how it goes.
So
Tough break.
1 and 4. Let's see, because I want this vault out of the room. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do?
We got one more on that double mini.
There you go. So 1 more spot for that mini. Maybe, see, I don't normally do this, Nick. Not a fan of this. And I probably won't do it again. I really don't like doing it. If you guys are watching right now, I think Williams watched enough, Jacom's watched enough that I rarely do this. I never do this. Close out that vault, double in the wheel spin for the vault. I'll put that right. We close out that vault, double in the wheel spin. 5 boxes left, T. Higgins. It'll be a double in the wheel spin. So, guys, you have a chance to win $200. And I never do that. Never do that. Probably won't do it ever again. So, guys, take advantage of it, because if you're watching my show, you're like, damn, Dom's doing a double wheel spin. All right. So, vault, put this in parentheses, 2-time, if closed.
2 times around.
So, there you go. T. Higgins Speed Flex for $93, and then you have a chance to win up to $200 at the end of the show. That sound pretty good to you?
That sounds.
I mean, it sounds pretty good to me, right? So let me know, guys. There it is. And I never do that. Never do it. So 31 people in the chat right now. Hopefully take advantage of a great opportunity to win themselves a Speed Flex series. I'll drop that link for the minis. It's going to happen, guys. Whoever's going to get that closer magic.
Essentially getting paid to get a speed flex in some sort of way.
Mm-hmm. My phone's ringing right now. It's like, Dom, what are you doing, Dom? You're taking the company. Well, I care about these people. 5 boxes left, Steven. T. Higgins Speed Flex. We're chasing the T. Higgins. 5 boxes left. We close it out. Brand new series in the room. Brand new vault in the room with brand new Speed Flexes. How about that? Right? Sounds good. And best part, T. Higgins Speed Flex and the chance to win $200. What quarter are we in that game?
Is the middle or
The third?
yeah, just about the end of the third quarter. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left or so.
Man, these games are flying by.
I know.
There's the Michael Thomas one in the 12 o'clock show, guys, and the practice squad. Still 2 authentics in that practice squad. Tyreek Hill and Eric Dickerson that you could get for $50, guys. Tyreek Hill. When it's all said and done, Tyreek Hill's going to be a top 10 wide receiver of all time.
Oh, without a doubt.
And I mean, the numbers speak for itself, guys. The accomplishments speak for themselves. Goddard prop just hit. See, that's why you're my boy, Michael
it's also
Wilcox.
Just the sense of like he's just so much quicker than everybody. Whenever he is on the field, he of the 22 people, he might be the best every single time.
No doubt about it, man.
So-
when he's healthy, yeah.
Yes, when he's healthy. Even when he's banged up, even if he's got a bad wing, I would still take him over a handful of top receivers still.
When a great wide receiver normally leaves a great quarterback, you see, like, okay, that wide receiver's number is just going to naturally dip, right?
Yeah.
Not Tyreek Hill. So damn good. It doesn't matter. Obviously, having Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback helps, but when you're Tyreek Hill, I could be his quarterback and he'll still get over 1,000 yards.
I think the Chiefs as a team were able to recover clearly because since that trade, only the Chiefs have won the Super Bowl since missing out on Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
So it was Tyreek Hill. Oh, the Chiefs were able to recover, but Patrick Mahomes' numbers haven't really been the same.
No, he doesn't have like
He doesn't have the home run ball.
the sexy numbers like he had his first couple
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
The 50 touchdowns, you know.
Yeah.
It's more
And
of a
it could get there. I think this resurgence of Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
Maybe if they land that Penn State tight end Warren.
Tyler Warren, yeah.
Because Kelsey's going to be 35.
I mean, Rasheed Rice, when he comes back
36.
healthy, he was
Yes.
balling out when he was
Yes, he
healthy.
was.
There you go. Is that the national debt? Saying I'll snag the last mini. Let's run this. There you go. That's the name, the national debt.
Yeah.
See, we have the Grim Reaper in the break room. We have the president in the break room. We have the national debt in the break room. Who else do we have in the break? We have some great names in the break room. Need to pick me up after the Lions. I was there last week, national debt with my Packers. I'm not going to make any jokes about the Lions. All the NFC North is, it's
Cancun.
tough. It's tough. And Dan Campbell said he'll see you in 2 weeks to Kevin O'Connell. He was talking about vacation.
Yeah,
They
I
get
did. I love that. That was hilarious.
The AI, the artificial intelligence AI scares the crap out of me. But some of these pictures I see, it's like, okay, it's pretty funny. Then I'll send them to my mom and she'll think it's real. And I'm like, yeah, they're real. Yeah. Send them to everyone you know.
Those are hilarious.
Yes.
Whenever you see older people watching Madden demo mode and they think it's a real game, or they put on GTA and they think it's the news.
Tell you what, when I was a kid, and to entertain myself, I used to put on Madden and have the computers play each other and watch it like I was watching the football game. That's
You know what? And during the lockdown, me and my buddies, we would do demo mode nerfies. We would bet on the demo mode.
Yeah.
Nerfie. Yeah.
There you go. Skynet will get you down. Well, I'll have make sure I got the T 1000 right next to me to defend me.
But yeah, we are set on that double box.
There you go.
mini.
Let's do the minis, guys.
Yeah, whenever we want to drop that number, go for it.
All right, let me put that in the chat. Sorry about that. I was worried about Skynet getting me really
Right,
fast.
you're set.
We had a really cool helmet in the break room one time. It was a Devontae Adams Speed Flex, and it was kind of like a Terminator theme. Badass.
Oh,
Badass.
nice.
I love Terminator 2. I went to Universal Studio one time in my life. It was like 20 years ago with my mom and my sister, and they had the live Terminator
Yeah,
like show. They have like a live 3D live Terminator show, and it was
it's awesome.
It was cool, yeah.
I hands down, I would say I would pick Universal over Disney any day.
I haven't gone in years now, and back then when I went, like Disney didn't own everything. So now at Disney pretty much owns everything. I gotta check. I'll do both. But Universal, which one has the Harry Potter?
I think it's Universal.
Okay, then I'm doing Universal because I'm a Harry Potter guy.
Because Disney got the Star Wars world, but I'm pretty sure Universal got like the Hogwarts.
I like. Okay, yeah, give me that one. Yeah, Disney has like the Marvel stuff. And
Yeah,
I'm
they
more. I
dropped-
like the Harry
they had
Potter
a-
stuff. Yeah.
The last time I went, they were just opening up like the giant Jurassic Park exhibit and stuff like that. So
that's
that
cool.
was the big hoopla.
I remember when I was there, Jurassic Park ride was like a boat ride. And after like the last very thing was like T-Rex sticks his head out. And of course,
okay.
scares the crap out of you.
Yeah.
Box 4, that's one box. This is a double. So, Paul, if you have another number that you want to drop, or if someone wants to come in with another number, this is a double, but box 4 is on the ticker. So, we'll do box 4. So, we have David, we have Lance, we have Adam, first timer here in the break room. Welcome, Adam. Same question as always. Favorite team, favorite player? Let us know, please. Jason, Patrick, William, same as you. Favorite team, favorite player? Maybe we could tell you what series that has your favorite squad.
Point you in the
Box
right direction.
7. We do have 7, so we'll do 4 and 7. So let me take you guys to the randomizer. Thank you for closing that out. It's going to be 9 times today. Let me press save on the ticker so that updates on our screen. Thanks, Paul. Or should I say national debt?
Guys, nice little influx of orders right here. So
There you go. Keep them coming, guys.
yeah,
Final click.
don't be shy.
There we go. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions. 4 and 7. You get the orders. I'll get the boxes, my man.
Sounds good.
4 and 7. Brett Favre, John Elway. Super Bowl 32 rematch.
There we go. Yeah, nice little couple people got into the quad box for the turnover on downs as well as the double box for it as well. So halfway to go in both of those. So pretty solid.
I don't think I ever said this on air, but when I was younger, when my mom would go to work and she would drop me off by my uncle owned a video store. So that's what I would do during the day when my mom was at work. I would hang out at my uncle's video store. You know, back when when Blockbuster was a thing and all that. But there wasn't Blockbuster. It was just, regular video store.
Yeah.
And he had we have 4 and 7, the boxes right here, Super Bowl 32. And I was a kid. I was alive for the Super Bowl, but I don't remember watching it live. And maybe my dad was watching and I was in the room with it, but I don't remember watching it live. Super Bowl 32. Broncos and the Packers was in 1998 was the Super Bowl. So I was 3. I don't remember it. But my uncle, for his video store, had a DVD, and it was called The Greatest Game Ever Played. And it was the Broncos Super Bowl DVD over the Packers. And I hated seeing that DVD as a kid. Hated seeing that DVD as a kid because I love Brett Favre. I love the Packers. And, I don't want to see anything where the Packers lose. So, greatest game. I don't know why. When I thought the 4 and 7 boxes made me think of that Super Bowl. Elway, yeah. So we have Adam in the NFC North, Dennis in the NFC South, Paul in the NFC East, Patrick in the NFC West, William in the AFC North, David in the AFC South, Jason in the AFC East, and Lance in the AFC West. Good luck, everybody. We'll start off with box 4. We're going numerical order. And you know what the video store was called? In honor of baseball? Grand Slam Video.
Love it.
Yes, sir. Used to love that place. Here's the legend. A guy who's loved in Philly, played with Philly for a long, long time. Brandon Graham.
Nice.
There you go. And that's Paul. That's national debt. There you go, Paul. Brandon Graham. Oh, man. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Man, he's been on. I got to check how long he's been with the Eagles. Because he was on the Eagles for a
At
very long
least
time.
8 seasons.
Right.
I don't know why 8, but it's at least something like that.
I want to say at least I think it's at least a double digit.
He might have a double. He might have at least a decade career there.
So write this out for Paul. There you go, Paul. Very, very nice. Brandon Graham. You see the Beckett cert on the back? No, thank you, Paul. Hey, we're not done yet. Not done yet. Write this out really fast, and we'll open box 7, the John Elway box, and see who's in the box. Good box call, though.
Yeah, Brandon Graham.
Nick, close your magic again.
There we exactly.
I mean,
right.
all right.
It's getting scary. He played all 15
Yeah.
years of his career on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh yeah, and he just recently is he 2020. Is he still on the Eagles?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, okay, he's still on the Eagles.
Or actually, I think he might have just retired.
Eagles legend, Super Bowl champion with Philly. Hey, there's the box. Nice hit, Paul.
All-Pro second team, Pro Bowler, and fourth and all comeback player of the year in 20.
And most importantly, though, he was on the only Eagles team that ever won the Super Bowl, so this guy never has to pay for a cheesesteak ever again.
Exactly right.
Only team yet. Who knows? The Eagles might be on their way to the Super Bowl in a few weeks. Box number 7. Ah! Chuba! It's Chuba Hubbard!
Hey.
On the Panthers lunar helmet. Beckett shirt on the back. You can see it there. That's Dennis Evick. There you go, Dennis. It's Chuba. NFC South hit. This was a guy. He wouldn't have been in the break room last year, Nick. You were talking about guys who, had good years, who worked their way into the break room, the headliner board. We wouldn't have Chuba Hubbard last year, right? This year, awesome year for the Carolina Panthers. Why football's great. Former Oklahoma State Cowboy. I remember, if you would have told me, do you know who Chuba Hubbard is? I was like, yeah, from Oklahoma State. He was good in college. Now I'm like, yeah, Carolina Panther running back. Exactly. Awesome year. Signed an extension, too, with Carolina, so he'll be there for a while. They drafted Jonathan Brooks last year. They thought, okay, he's going to be the new running back,
Just retore his ACL, so he's going to be gone again.
Yeah. Maybe when he gets back healthy, him and Chuba are the Jonathan Stewart, D'Angelo Williams of this generation. Could be.
Could be the case.
Nice hit, Dennis. Or as Chris Berman calls him, the Chuba missile crisis.
Yeah, in a year where it didn't translate to a ton of wins. I mean, both him, Bryce Young had a bounce back season. This was good for them.
You're feeling a lot better. If you're a Panthers fan, you're feeling a lot better now than you were a few weeks ago.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then it's, Tampa's there, but then again, I feel like the division is still always up in the air for someone to win it. So
I'm not a jersey. I like buying jerseys, but I hate buying jerseys because I always jinx the player.
Yeah.
Like I have 3 White Sox jerseys at home: Yoel Moncada, Eloy Jimenez, and Tim Anderson.
Yeah.
They're all gone. They're not on the team no more. After I bought the jerseys 2 years later, they're gone. So I'm scared to buy jerseys.
I do that too.
If I was a Panther fan, after Week 18 when Bryce Young threw that pass and he turned before the pass was complete, he just turned around and celebrated. I'm buying a jersey because I think that young man, I think he found something. All he needed was confidence. When you're a rookie, first overall pick in the draft, your entire life, you're great in high school, you're great in college, obviously, everything's working out for you. Then you get in the NFL. It's the first time you get punched in the mouth, right?
Yeah.
And some people are like, damn, that hurts. I'm going back home. Some are like, okay, I got punched in the mouth. I'm going to punch back. Bryce Young, good to see that he's punching back.
It's also one of exactly like you said. If someone were to come up to you and say, "Hey, I think the Panthers are winning the division next year," 2 years ago you'd laugh in their face and you'd say, "No, get away from me, you're insane." And now you're just sitting there like, "Okay, yeah, no, that's very possible."
The NFC
Couple
South
of moves.
It's not like the Bucks, good football team. Falcons, a good football team. It's not like there's no 1999 St. Louis Rams in the NFC South, all right? There's no greatest show on turf.
They were stingy all year. They took the Chiefs almost all the way to the end. So, again, any given Sunday type deal.
That's right. It's a game of inches, to quote Al Pacino.
Absolutely.
Any given Sunday. It's going to be the man willing to die who's going to win the fight, I believe is the line.
You got a claw with your fingernail.
In any fight, it's the man willing to die who's going to win. I can't do it for you. That's my Al Pacino impersonation. Hey, how about this in the diamonds? 4 to go in the quad in the diamonds, 4 to go in the double. Guys, Jim Brown still out there in the diamonds. 10 boxes left. Jim Brown, one of the greatest football players of all time.
You brought up Al Pacino. He was in our 1 and 4.
Hoorah. I love Al Pacino.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite Pacino movie?
Oh, man. Probably Scarface. I know
Scarface?
It's shock, but you probably have to go Scarface. Or Godfather again.
I like
Shock,
Heat. You ever see
good.
Heat?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's about he's a cop and Robert De Niro, his team of bank robbers, and it's Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
He's in it. He's a bank robber. It's very good movie. And Al Pacino has a great line in that. Doesn't really work in the break room that much, but he tells the guy's like, hey man, show some empathy. And Al Pacino goes, empathy was yesterday. Today, you're wasting my time. But he throws in another word before time. Your mom, MF and time.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's a cool line. I want to use that in life. Yeah.
It's a good one.
But I do show empathy, so I'm the person, guys. Let's show off this Jim Brown, by the way. Jim Brown flash helmet, authentic, by the way. I love the Browns flash helmet. What I look for in a flash helmet, colors. Show me some colors. That's why I don't like the Jets. It's the silver, or the Eagles, it's a silver. Give me something different. That's why I like the Browns. I know people are like, it's just a plain old brown helmet, but I love it. Jim Brown with the orange ink. You got to have a Jim Brown helmet in your collection. You don't have a collection until you have a Jim Brown authentic. You could say,
about right.
oh, I have the best football collection in the world. Do you have a Jim Brown? No, it's not the best football collection in the world.
Yeah.
Then it's not football.
Especially if you pride yourself in having the best running backs of all time or in any sort of way. Like,
Do I see 15 and 16? A safety happened?
It could have.
Oh, boy. Did a safety just happen in that game, guys?
I think, yeah, they definitely could have. They were the Eagles were basically 5 yards away from their end zone.
Yikes.
On the opposite end. So yeah, it's a weird one. How's that get into our predictions? Let's see who's.
I don't think anyone had 15, 16.
No one had 15 to 16. So yeah, that officially, unfortunately, Brandon, you're gonna be gone from that one. Pending another safety, Bradley, you might be out as well. He has a 24-17 prediction.
There you go.
I only have the names. I didn't have the full names. I was
that's
pulling
fine.
it. So J August.
Jeff August, yeah.
J
Yeah,
August.
Jeff, yeah. I do the same. I just copy and paste.
30-20. It's gonna be tough to get another 5 points. So again, it's looking a little bleak there.
Another safety and a field goal.
Yeah.
It's possible.
But 31-23 from Todd is still possible. 31-24 youth performance.
Chat.
Of course, all the Rams predictions looking pretty decent. 27-24 for Christy. 27-20 for Eric.
10%, by the way. If you guys see this right here. 10% off your first order with us if you're new to the channel. There you go. 10% off. 5 to go on the next practice squad, guys. Let's get that diamond out of the way. Let's see Jim Brown. 4 to go on a quad, 4 to go on a double, guys. Jim Brown, authentic helmet, one of the most iconic players in NFL history. Sadly, Jim Brown passed away. You know what that means, Nick? In a few years, you're not going to see many Jim Brown autographs going around. So now's the time to get Jim Brown. Take advantage, especially, if you want a Jim Brown. In a few years, when the Jim Brown, they're more rare and rare and rare, it's going to cost you a pretty penny to get that Jim Brown. Why not get in the break room for only, let's see, $384, the quad, $192. We're right there, guys. Let's do it. It is $4:15 here in the break room. Technically, the earliest we can sign off, Nick, is $4:30. We'll see where we're at $4:30. We've done 2 minis, 1 jersey today. Guys, it's a 15-minute warning. Let's close out that diamond because it's not close out at 4:30. If anything, guys, diamond, vault, any break you want to close out. We'll see where we're at 4:30, but if not, might be an early show for us. Hope not.
Could be, obviously. I know everyone's got some stuff going on for sure with the games going on today. So it's always the weekend's a little busy.
Yeah, but you know what? This is the perfect,
But this is the time to get it.
You're feeling upset. Your team lost in the playoffs, and it's like, I need a win, man. Well, you're not going to get a win watching the Eagles and the Rams if you're not an Eagles or Rams fan, right?
Yeah.
You need to be a winner, get that winning feeling back. That's why you get in the UA break room, win yourself a Jim Brown authentic, and you're like, I forgot I'm a Lions fan.
Yeah.
I forgot I'm a Packer fan because you feel like a winner. There you go. Who's going to be the winner of today's show, guys? Could be you. Just got swing the bat. Swing the bat.
If your team didn't win, maybe you just need a personal win. That's exactly right.
That's what we got to do, right? Sometimes, when my Packers lose the cope with it, Nick, sometimes I'll get my favorite meal. Just treat yourself,
That's
right?
good.
You got to treat yourself sometimes.
You're not the guy that goes on Madden and blows out the other team by like 200.
Maybe.
You ever see those videos?
Playing rookie?
Yeah.
It's like,
You just hear the heavy breathe. Like another 90-yard touchdown.
Put it on rookie? No. Does sound relaxing, though. That does. I'm not a Madden guy. I'm more of a college football guy, but
Okay.
it's same thing, same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Maybe I'll post up Call of Duty on, and that actually makes me more angry, Call of Duty, sometimes. You a Call of Duty guy?
Yeah, I haven't picked up the new copies in a while, but
Same old. Yeah. I play Call of Duty, but I'm at the point now where You know, I play for so long and I get everything sucks. I just play Nuketown all day. You know, Nuketown 24/7.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it small, right?
Absolutely.
Let's keep it small. So what are we feeling? 1 and 4 and the vault, guys. We're gonna do a double chase wheel spin for that vault. If it closes out, double chase wheel spin. Win a T Higgins speed flex and a chance to win up to $200. But we gotta close it out. We're 5 boxes to go. We haven't done a vault yet, Nick. Haven't done a 1 and 4. No chase wheel spin yet. We're 3 to go on a jersey, guys. So let's get that out of the room.
Plenty of stuff across the board, obviously, like we mentioned.
Definitely. And we're in great ratios for each break. 5 boxes left, 1 speed flex. There you go. I'm not a math guy, but that's 20% chance of winning yourself a speed flex in that break right there. There you go. 1 and 4, 12 boxes, 8 headliners. Practice squad, 9 boxes, 4 headliners with a Tyreek Hill, Eric Dickerson, authentic. The whole point of the practice squad, Nick, and you know this, authentics for $50. You take advantage of that. And we don't have, usually names in the practice squad, they're great names, right? Really, but they're more like current guys. More like, see like a Pro Bowl type player. When you have a future Hall of Famer like Tyreek Hill and a current Hall of Famer like Eric Dickerson, that's when you take advantage of that practice squad, guys. You're like, oh, $50 authentic helmet for Tyreek Hill, who I know is going to be in Canton, Ohio one day. Eric Dickerson, who I know for a fact is in Canton, Ohio already. That's when you take advantage of that. That's the whole point of the practice squad.
Yeah. It was that scare. Eric Dickerson almost lost that record, but then Nick Sirianni is like, nah, take a break there, Saquon. You're good.
Working out for him so far. Saquon had that 2-yard run, touchdown, saving his legs. He could have had a long touchdown last week, but he slid to secure the win.
That definitely didn't affect anyone's parlays.
I know that might have pissed off a few people.
Kyron Williams just fumbled, and the Eagles have the ball at the looks right around for sure in the red. Yep, yeah, and they're having it about the 10-yard line. So
there you go. Rams need a
Eagles
stop.
looking to score after they gave up that safety, but Kyron Williams, like I said, fumbled. Doesn't do that very often.
No, he had a great year, Kyron Williams.
Yeah.
I thought maybe with the draft pick of Blake Corum, at Michigan, I thought okay maybe committee a split, maybe even Blake take over. Kyron Williams, no.
He'll always have a soft spot for me because he was my very first thing that I pulled here. He was Kyron Williams license.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is true, but in my mind, I think it's Bob Lilly. Because in my mind, I think the first thing I pulled here was like a Bob Lilly mini helmet, which is pretty damn cool. Bob Lilly, Mr. Cowboy, great signature, one of the best defensive players of all time. That's a guy who, by the way, if there's any Cowboy fans, and we know there's Cowboy fans watching, but any new Cowboy fans watching, for I don't say any Cowboy fans, a name like Bob Lilly is in the and more section. We pulled Randy White today in the practice squad in the and more section. So Cowboy fans, if they're new to the channel, like, wait a minute, Bob Lilly and Randy White are in the and more section? Yeah, that's how loaded our series are, guys. You guys, any Cowboy fan, Bob Lilly and Randy White, those are headliners. The Manster. 4:20, guys, and I'm not talking Ricky Williams helmets. 4:20 p.m. in the break room. 4 to go on a diamond quad. 4 to go on a diamond double. We are 4 to go on a practice squad single. We are 3 to go on a jersey. Let's close out these breaks, guys, all of them. Diamond quad, diamond double. I'll drop these links. Jim Brown authentic. 10 boxes left. The quad's 4 to go. It's going to happen. You want brand new diamonds in the room with brand new headliners? You got to get this diamond out of the room. And with Jim Brown out there, Justin Jefferson out there, Sauce Gardner, should be no problemo. So those are the diamonds, guys. And I'll drop the links for... Here's the practice squad single. That is 4 to go.
May have had his elbow down, but pending a review, Saquon may have scored another touchdown.
There you go. Not sliding in this time.
I mean, even if they don't, they should probably go for it on 4th down. They're going to be at the 1-inch line.
I mean, if there's one team that's 1 yard away that's going to go for on 4th down.
We're tush pushing.
There's that play that they have, that tush push, yes. Ugh.
I mean, like, maybe the referees just save everybody else some time.
Just give them it.
Just give it to them.
Yeah, give them it.
We know it's going to go in there anyways. Just maybe save an injury or two.
Say, yeah, I mean,
just tap Sean McVay. Be like, hey, we're gonna. This is up to you.
Yeah, maybe like yeah. I mean, if you had a guy
Well,
like
it's
Troy
your turn.
Polamalu, that's probably one guy who could stop it. But I don't think there's any Troy Polamalu on the Rams.
No, Aaron Donald ain't on the squad no more.
No,
sorry.
no, no. Terrell Davis has been pulled in the jerseys, Casey, but we do have Bruce Smith, Roger Staubach, and Dan Hampton. And I will say this: Terrell Davis. Can you do me a favor and check to see who I know? I know for a fact they said in the chat yesterday. Terrell Davis, 6 p.m. show. Can you see who won that jersey really fast?
Sure.
Saturday night.
Saturday night's all right. Oh, all the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Pause the vid
I'm
down.
sorry.
Oh, you're good. Go back up now. You said Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis jersey, yes, in a 2-point conversion.
That went to John Poole last night.
John Poole won that Terrell Davis. John Poole, when he won that jersey, he was happy he won the jersey. But before the break said, I'm looking for Bills. So, Casey, if you're looking for Terrell Davis, maybe take your chance, win the Bruce Smith, and then, maybe John Poole. He was looking for Bills. He could work out a trade right there. Just an idea. Just an idea.
Yeah.
Can't confirm if John wants to trade, but I know John said yesterday, he goes, before the break, he goes, I'm looking for some Bills hits in the jersey. So maybe if you win the Terrell Davis, Bruce Smith, that's a fair trade. Bruce Smith, Terrell Davis. 2 Hall of Famers.
Wouldn't want it to steal it away, but Philip, if you're also in there, you just won the Bills Dynasty jersey.
That's true as well.
Something. I mean, like I said, I don't want to cook anybody up, but that's what it is. That's how it goes.
4:23, guys. Set at 4:30. If nothing's open, I guess it'll be an early show for us right now. 3 to go on a jersey, guys. Let's make it happen. 4 to go on a diamond. Double and the quad. I know what you think. You see the quad, and you're like, all right, 384. But, guys, you have a chance to win not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 helmets. Then we're down to $10, so maybe not 4. But chances to win 2, possibly 3. We know at least 3 boxes. We don't know the other 7 boxes. So it's possible multiple helmets in that quad. The double for sure, 192. I mean, you win a Jim Brown authentic helmet for $192. You win a Jim Brown authentic helmet for $384. That's highway robbery in itself. You have 4 chances to win that Jim Brown authentic helmet. Like I said, guys, Jim Brown passed away. You'll see less and less and less and less Jim Brown autograph memorabilia as time goes on. And the less you see of it, that means the value goes up. You win this for $192, $384, and then when it gets more rare, you're like, you sell it for $1,000. I don't know. Just giving them some ideas here, Nick.
Yeah.
But it is 4:24. Let's see some action, guys. It's the playoffs right now in the football. We got to see some action here in the break when we can't let the playoffs one-up us. Come on. The Eagles and the Rams. Like I said, if you're, getting over, it was a tough year for your football team or your team just lost in the postseason, feel like a winner again. How do you do that? You get in the break room, win yourself a T. Higgins Speed Flex, win yourself a Jim Brown Authentic. How about a Julio Rodriguez licensed jersey? $64 for each for a licensed jersey. Not own. 2-point conversion, Bruce Smith, $28. 200 career sacks. 200 on a dot. Most sacks, they're kicking the field goal.
Yeah, so false start at the goal line.
Oh!
Trying to do the tush push.
Oh!
Pushed them back 5.
Oh!
And they got in. They were going to be in. That would have been for sure a touchdown. But yeah, the false start. So that's gonna be a problem. So 19-15.
Man,
gross score.
They score there, and knowing the Eagles, maybe go for 2 and make it a 2-possession game if they would have not the false start.
I would think so. They
make it a
probably
9-point game maybe. That's huge. That is huge. Wow.
And I mean, it's getting a little worse out there, so kicking's going to be tough going down the line.
That's right, guys. Make sure you're inside, somewhere warm. You got the game on. You got ultimate autographs on. Get in the breaks. Win. You want to feel warmer about yourself?
It's
Win
cold
yourself a helmet.
Today. It's 6 degrees out. When I pulled in, it was 5 degrees.
Let's see what it says. And it's tonight is only going to get colder.
Yeah. Which I was
7 degrees right now.
Inside baseball, when you and Alex were helping pulling in some stuff, I said out of my mouth was, "Hey, I'll help you guys out in a second." But in my brain, I was like, "Nick, don't go back outside."
Yeah, no.
So I heard the cart being pulled back in as soon as I laid my stuff down, I was like, "Oh, thank God."
There you go.
Oh God, thank you.
Smart man. How do I know if I win, Scott? You can let us know your order number and we can check for you.
Sure thing.
So Scott, we can check for you. Let us know your order number and we can check that break and see if you won or not, my friend. What were you in, Scott? Scott, right now, the break room. Ratios are great. 12 boxes left in the 1 to 4, 8 headliners. Practice squad, 2 authentics. You win $50. Man, Tyreek Hill. T. Higgins, Speed Flex, just hanging out there in that vault.
Lying
38 people in the chat right now watching. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free. Ask. If you don't have any questions, you're like, hey, I'm a fan of the Bengals. Well, cool. T. Higgins, Speed Flex in the vault. It is 427. When Larry Roslin lives in North Dakota, it's going down to 22 below tonight. Yikes. Yikes. Can you check this order number, Nick, whenever you have the chance?
Sure thing.
No rush, my man. I see you got an order right there.
Yeah, let me quickly.
We'll check that for you, Scott. Give us 1 second. Put in orders right now. 427, guys. Get those orders in. I would love to stay here and just chat all day, but fortunately, I don't get paid to just share my thoughts.
Not just yet.
No. As much as I would like to. It'd be a cool job.
222197.
Yes, sir. From
Gotcha.
1/12/20. It's from last week.
Okay.
So you can just check the winner sheet from last Sunday. That'd be easier.
Yeah, maybe.
And see if you see Scott on there. Could be the 12, could be the 3, could be the 6 p.m. show.
Yeah.
If you don't see Scott, then probably did not win the break. Let's see. I'll tell you what break that was that Scott got into. Give me 1 second. 222197. I don't see an order number found. Hmm. 222197. Let's see, Scott Black. I'll do it this way. You see anything for Scott?
Yeah, I'm not saying anything on the winner sheet.
So, Scott, my guess is you did not win last week for your break. Did not see you on the winner sheet, my friend.
I can. A lot of boxes were ripped.
We did do a lot. I remember that last night. We did do last week. We did do a lot of boxes.
Yeah, a lot of boxes were ripped on Sunday, so I would assume anything you were probably in was ripped.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's safe to say.
Let's see.
But I'll go ahead and quickly look into Monday. Maybe it was ripped the next day.
222. Yeah, I don't see anything. Nothing over here, Scott. So what are we feeling? 4:30, guys. Let's check the break page. See where we are at. Yeah, Scott, we don't see you in the winner sheet, my man. So, unfortunately, you did not win that break, but you know how it goes. Try again. Hopefully, your luck is a little better. You know, the break room's kind of like baseball, right? You know, swing and the miss, your first at-bat. You got some more at-bats. Can you go over what's left in the break? You got it, John.
Worst case scenario, if you ever want to look back on the YouTube pages, you can always look back as well. I know it's a little bit of a hike. You gotta kind of. Well, we do a pretty solid job of organizing the stream. So
Talk about inside baseball. Clicked the wrong tab there on accident. Sorry about that, guys. That was an accident. So let's get to our break room. Alrighty, practice squad guys. We have ourselves 9 boxes left with 4 headliners. Tyreek Hill authentic, Eric Dickerson authentic, the Sauce Gardner custom jersey, secondary headliner Corey Dillon. 9 boxes, 4 headliners. Tyreek Hill, Eric Dickerson authentics could be yours for only $50 in that practice squad. The Diamonds, 4 to go on a quad, 4 to go on a double, guys. Let's do it. We have Justin Jefferson, Jim Brown, and secondary headliners, Sauce Gardner still out there. 10 boxes left, 3 headliners, 10 boxes, guys, and Jim Brown is still out there. And that Jim Brown has a visor as well, too. Look at that bad boy. Beautiful. 3-time MVP, one of the greatest football players of all time. Jim Brown, the Diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room.
Please don't be that guy that says, but Jim Brown didn't wear a visor. It don't matter. It still looks awesome.
Come on, man. Come
It
on.
looks awesome.
Come on, man. We have the baseball series, guys. 128 for a double. That was my batting average in baseball, 128.
Another fumble for the Rams right there. That's
Oh, my gosh. Oh, come on.
the snow. These LA guys, they can't handle the weather. Come on.
Man. On deck baseball series. Talk about great ratios. 16 boxes left, 13 headliners. Julio Rodriguez, Larry Walker, Trey Turner, Kyle Tucker, Ichiro, Clayton Kershaw, Reggie Jackson, Aaron Nola, Felix Hernandez, Dave Winfield, Nolan Arenado, secondary headliners, Roy Oswalt, and Rafael Palmeiro. Nick, the guys in the chat, they're always like, come on, do a baseball break. We do a baseball break. No one wants to step up to the
Call
plate.
your Mariners, buddy. That's
Right.
all I gotta say.
You got a friend who's a Mariners. Yeah, good call, Nick. Tell him, hey, I got a break page for you.
Yeah, man, oh man, do I have an opportunity for you?
Here's the vault. 5 boxes left. T. Higgins Speed Flex still out there, guys. I repeat, 5 boxes. T. Higgins Speed Flex still out there. Could be yours. $93 a spot in the single. Also, we do those remaining 5 boxes in the vault, guys. It's a double chase wheel spin. You can win up to $200 at the end of the show. You can win a T. Higgins Speed Flex for $93, and then have a chance at the end of the show to win $200. We're paying you to win a T. Higgins Speed Flex from us. Paying you. But you got to get in the breaks. One person did. One person smart. We have a single box break in the practice squad. 3 spots to go. Tyreek Hill, Eric Dickerson. I've written over this already. Eric Dickerson, Sauce Gardner, Tyreek Hill, Corey Dillon. The 1 and 4, also the chase guys. On sale, the 1 and 4. Juan Soto, Karl Malone, Aaron Holland, Nolan Ryan, Vlad Guerrero Sr., Ray Bjork, Damian Lillard, and David Hasselhoff still out there in the 1 and 4. You have a 25% chance of winning with 1 spot. Here's the jersey break. $28 a spot in the jerseys. Bruce Smith, Roger Staubach, and Dan Hampton still out there, guys. Bruce Smith, Roger Staubach for $28. $28. There you go. Mini helmet break, guys. You guys saw the last one. It's an automatic double box break. Antonio Gates, T. Higgins, Chris Carter, Eric Dickerson, Thurman Thomas, Chris Johnson still out there in the minis, guys. 11 boxes left. 6 headliners. More than a 50% chance of seeing yourself a headliner in the minis. I said 430, Nick. I'm a softie. I'm a softie, Nick. I'll give him the 440.
Oh, you know just how to treat him.
I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry. My fault on the Ray Bork. I don't know.
Or were you saying Bjork?
Yeah, who? Clearly, no one cares about.
Like the singer?
Clearly, no one's too upset about it. So let us know, guys.
Borquet. Little French guy.
Won Stanley Cup his last year was with the Bruins, and then his last year spent with the Avalanche. Won the Stanley Cup.
Solid.
That's one thing, Nick, you'll learn. If you pronounce a name wrong in this chat, they love correcting you. They love it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's anybody.
So what are we feeling, guys? I'll give you 5 more minutes. If not, I mean, we can't close the jerseys out. With Bruce Smith, Roger Staubach for $28 a spot in the jerseys. We'll sign off early. We'll take a nice little break. And then Steven and Ricky will be here for 6 p.m. That's right.
Nice.
They'll have some fun. Hopefully they close out that vault, bringing a brand new vault series, brand new headliners, brand new speed flexes. Close out the diamond. If you're in that diamond break right now, if you guys are in the diamond break by any chance, you guys are the architects of this show. If you guys say, hey, I'm in the diamond, I'm sick of waiting, let's close out right now, I guarantee you in 5-10 minutes, that diamond will close out. So if you're in the diamond break, make some noise. Say, hey, guys, I'm in the diamond break. And if these guys sign out in a little bit, then I got to wait an hour and 20 minutes for my freaking break. Guys, what if, excited for the Bills and Ravens game? You got to, take off for the Bills and Ravens again in the break room? Don't wait out, guys. No distractions. Let's do it now.
Now, you call the people in the diamonds, what was it? What was the word? Either the architects?
The architects, yes.
I'll say that they are the archaeologists because they're searching for diamonds.
Nice. There you go.
Bang. Still, see? I still got it.
Don't archaeologists search for dinosaurs, though?
Damn it. We'll get back. We'll get back.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, you know me. I'm not... Guys, I never portray myself to be the smartest person in any room I walk in, so I could be totally wrong. That's Bob, where are you when we need you now? Now we need you, Bob. Come on now. I'm thinking of like all the Jurassic Park I watched. I'm like, I heard that word before.
A
Or fossils,
person-
something with
a
fossils.
scientist who studies past cultures by excavating and analyzing artifacts. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
You're looking for fossils. I don't think, an archaeologist is not looking for diamonds.
I mean, there could be some archaeologist. Bob goes, "What do you need? What does an archaeologist do, Bob?" We're not going to Google no more. We're going to Bob. Ask Bob.
Bob, what's the hypotenuse?
So 3-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen, for our 3 p.m. show. 37 people in the chat right now.
John Poole went ahead and closed out the jersey spot.
Thank you, John. Thank
Last
you,
three,
sir.
All you. Nice. Congrats.
Appreciate John Poole. Appreciate all you. Especially those who close out that jersey. Drop me. So, guys, if you're in that break, that jersey break number 2, drop me a box number. Bruce Smith, Roger Staubach, Dan Hampton. Pretty damn good names. Steven. Etienne. I like
Right,
that,
that's
right?
right.
Uh-huh.
Little sequence action.
Thank you, sir. Is Casey in that jersey by
Yeah, Casey's.
Casey?
yes,
Box
yes.
7? I got you. That is sharp, right? Mm-hmm. Who'd you take today, Steven?
Washington winning the Super Bowl, clearly.
What?
Did you see their offense, sir?
Yeah, did you see the Detroit Lions non-existent defense?
Yeah, but that's what good teams make other teams do to them. Try to outthink them.
So Casey, no, I got up and got the box. I should have checked the ticker first. Casey, no 7. So it's not on the ticker. So if anyone wants to come in with another number, they can snipe it. But Casey, if you want to come in, Bob did. He let you know what hypotenuse was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
C squared equals A squared equals B squared. C is the hypotenuse. An archaeologist searches for evidence of ancient civilizations. Searches for paleontologist. There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Paleontologist. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I told you guys I don't know what I'm talking about. A squared plus B squared. I don't know what that means. Like I remember, math and
Oh, A squared plus
high
B
school
squared
and college. I
plus
used to talk about that, and I was like, yeah, sure. Sounds right.
Number 4.
Box 4. Thank you, Casey. Box 4 we do have on our ticker. So we'll take box 4. Guys, why you guys have some extra time? Close out the diamonds. Close out the vault. 4 to go on a quad in the diamonds. 4 to go on a double. If not, be a great pre-fill for Steven and Ricky at 6 p.m.
What do you guys flip today?
Not much. Michael Thomas B-Flex. Yeah, we're on probably box number 7 of today. There you go. Yeah. Hey, still early. Still the first half of the day. Let's go in this randomizer 9 times, guys. One more click. There you go. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions for our 2-point conversion.
John Poole also taking the reins. Going to go ahead and close out the practice squad.
John, you the MVP?
There you go.
I got my bachelor's degree in geology. There you go, Bob. When I was a kid, I used to geology. I used to be smart. I used to be a lot smarter when I was little. I used to know all the state capitals. Nowadays, my brain is fried from all the football and all the, looking at my phone 24/7. But here's box 4. Jody, NFC North. Justin, the NFC South. Elliot, first time you're here in the break room. Welcome, Elliot. We always like to ask favorite teams, favorite players. Maybe we can let you know a series that has your favorite team or your favorite player hanging out in there. John Poole, the NFC West. There's Casey, the AFC North. John, the AFC South. Angie has the Bruce Smith spot, the AFC East. And John Poole has the AFC West. Good luck to everybody. 2-point conversion jersey series. Let's get the box cutter out. Well, how about some box color magic? Casey / Cordell Stewart. Great hit here. Offensive weapon. Nice hit. That's going to be Casey with the AFC North.
Nice.
Quarterback, wide receiver, running back, even punted. Nice hit, Cordell Stewart. Is the capital of Tennessee spelled Frankfurt or Frankfurt? Bob, come on. You're asking the wrong guy. A nice hit. I know it's spelled Stewart.
True that.
I'm staring at it right now. There you go. Nice hit, Casey. It's spelled Nashville. Aw, darn you. Darn you with your trick questions. That is a good point. I've been in Nashville.
Well, when Pat Summitt was in her heyday, it was spelled Knoxville.
Knoxville, yeah. Rocky Top.
Peyton Manning, they had to have had that place bumping.
You know what I like when Pat Summitt was the coach of the lady. I like how they were the lady. That's a cool name, the Lady Volunteers. Yeah, because they're better in the men's basketball. The men's basketball team never made the Final Four. So like we want to separate ourselves from the men. The men, they're not so great.
My high school teammate nearly led them to their first Final Four.
Really?
Yeah, Gerard Mayman back in 2012.
Nice.
They faced Trey Burke.
Louisville, right? Michigan. They lost to Louisville. Yeah, they lost to Louisville. Yeah.
That team was never reinstated, so no one won that year.
That's true. That year didn't count. Who's Kevin? That was the year that kept that leg injury.
I think
Ooh.
Russ Smith was on the team.
Yes, the guard.
He dropped 70 in China.
There you go.
Just saying.
No, I mean, hey,
That is an accomplishment.
dropping 70 anywhere is an accomplishment. That's yeah. So let's make this blue and write this out for Casey Cordell Stewart / bring this up for you guys. Former Bear. Jimmers. They have statues for Jimmer. Remember when he had the Starberry shoes? They were like $15.
Back in Wisconsin, under 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
those and the Ben Wallaces.
Nice. I remember when they came out, they're like under $15. The Starberries. I'm like, all right, those are cool. 2, 2, 3, 5, 9, 3. Cordell Stewart. They kind of had Justin Fields as the Cordell Stewart role this year. Used him on the run plays, little option plays this year. Not too many plays as a wide receiver for Justin Fields like Cordell Stewart, but the running aspect a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's the practice squad single, guys. We have Casey. We have Rob, another first-timer. Zach, welcome, Zach. Jody, Ryan, and John. Zach, favorite team, favorite player? Let us know, buddy. So good luck, guys. I'll drop that message in the chat. Guys, while we have some extra time, close out those diamonds. You don't want to wait. You know, I love Steven and Etienne. I love Etienne and Ricky, but you guys don't want to wait, an hour and a half, almost an hour and a half to open those diamonds. So like I said, if you're in those diamonds, make some noise in the chat. Say, hey, guys, let's close out really fast. I don't want to wait an hour, because if so, should be a pre-fill for the 6 o'clock, guys, if we don't do it for this show. And, guys, if you're new by any chance and you did get a spot in our breaks and it has not happened during this show, you do not lose your spot. You just get transferred over to the next show. So if it doesn't happen in the 3 o'clock show, it will happen in the 6 o'clock show. And by any chance, it will happen in 6. By some chance it doesn't happen in the 6, gets you transferred over to the next day, the 12 p.m. show. So drop me for box number 4, PS number 1. It's our first single. Let's see Tyreek Hill. Let's see Eric Dickerson. $50, guys. Even John Poole with 3 spots. $150 for an Eric Dickerson or Tyreek Hill authentic helmet. There you go.
It's a nice
You're
day
winning
right there.
already. So who's going to get box? Worked for Casey last time, the box collar magic with the Cordell Stewart. Maybe Casey wants a round 2 with the box collar magic. Or John Poole's like, not so fast, Casey. Coming with box 29. Thank you, John. Box 29 in the practice squad. We do have it according to our ticker. Thank you very much.
Running a nice soul-sucking drive here to end this game.
What's the score and how much time is left?
2:15. They just got the ball back on their own 22 from a punt.
There you go.
Rams have all 3 timeouts. But, yeah, 22-15 Eagles.
I like my chances with Saquon, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
This should be over in 3 drives. Probably. That's all I'm saying. This should be over in 3, not 3 drives, 3 10-yard sets.
Yep.
If ran properly.
I think you could trust the Eagles. They're, most of the time, right?
Watch the Rams give up a garbage nonsense TV or something. Get the ball back.
So it is 9 times in the randomizer, guys. And we have Casey with the NFC North, Ryan with the NFC South, John with the NFC East, Zach with the NFC West, John with the AFC North, Rob with the AFC South, John with the AFC East, and Jody with the AFC West. All right, guys, good luck. Box 29 in the practice squad. When are you pulling live break 2? Whenever live break 2 closes.
Yeah.
We do the breaks whenever they close. If you go on our live break page, you'll see, I'll say, so-and-so slots remaining. Once it says sold out, that's when we do live break number 2. What break are you in?
Well, that's how that happens.
What's up?
Saquon Barkley, like, 68-yard touchdown.
Congrats to Eagle fans. Saquon Barkley, you are insane, man. So here we go, guys. Box 29. Good luck. Courtesy of John Poole. The Craig Crenshaw box. I haven't seen my man Sting today. Hopefully he's doing well. Definitely be here for the 6 p.m. show. Craig, if you're watching, have a good Sunday, buddy. Who do we have? Who do we have? Come on. Okay, I have tiny hands, so they should fit in here. Here we go. You'll like this one, Nick.
I like them all.
Casey's on fire right now. Casey, it's Keenan Allen mini helmet on the salute to service.
Nice.
There you go. Beckett cert on the back. Casey's on fire. And now that means, Nick, 8 boxes left. Tyreek Hill authentic. Eric Dickerson authentic. The ratios in this break room right now are insane. Insane.
I don't know who's on the call for that game, but I hope they said dashing through the snow was Saquon Barkley.
This
That'd
guy.
be great.
This guy. Come on, man. I got to do it again.
He could've.
Maybe.
That'd been great.
Dashing through the snow.
Keenan
Saquon
Allen,
Barkley.
a great one right there.
Sounds-
Keenan Allen.
Yeah, how about that? Keenan Allen said if he plays next year, it's either going to be in Chicago or LA. So there you go.
That's fine.
He looked good, Keenan Allen.
Down the stretch, yeah.
Yeah.
Later on, it was he put together some solid games.
He looked freaking good. And Caleb Williams talked about how much he trusted Keenan Allen. So tell you what, Caleb's a guy who's gonna tell the front office, hey, let's bring him back. I don't care how old he is.
While he was hurt, you always saw him talking to Caleb after every single drive in his street gear, like, hey, still trying to get him going. So you like that? It's the stuff when they're when people aren't looking, like what are they doing, and they're still doing the right stuff like that.
It's a good point. Good point. It's easy to be the good guy when the cameras are on, right?
Exactly.
It's like me. As soon as the cameras are off, I just start swearing at everybody. I'm mean to everybody. Don't let the cameras fool you guys, right, Steven?
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
He ashes his cigarette butts out on me.
Yes. Yes.
I go, I'm sorry, I'll produce better. I'll do better. I'll get the numbers in order. I'm sorry.
It's working, all right? It's working. You're doing a great job today, so.
Negative
See?
reinforcement.
It's working, all right?
Take notes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, we can do that as well, guys. So, the Rams and the Eagles. What's the score of that game right now?
Let's take a quick gander.
I'm going to guess no one is close right now to predict the score.
28-15.
Yeah, I don't think anyone had 28 to 15. I mean, it could change right now. The game's still going on right now. But we'll do some score predictions for the Ravens because that game will start by the time we'll be off the air. Yeah, we can do it because we'll be off the air. The game will be started when you guys go live. So, guys, if you want to drop some scores for the Ravens and the Bills as well, you could maybe just make do it on the left of it or the right of it and make another one. So, Todd Palma, 24-23, Ravens. Sounds like a good game. $4.51 in the break room right now. Let's see if we are close to anything. 6 to go on the next jersey. 6 to go on the single for the vault. Guys, 6 to go on a single for the vault. 6 spots left for a chance to win T. Higgins Speed Flex for only $93. Make it happen right here in the break room. I know you're thinking, it's like, I'm not going to win. I'm not going to, come on. What is the chance I actually win today? Nick, how many first-timers have we seen win today?
Oh, easily at least 3 or 4.
Exactly. So if you're like, I'm afraid to take that chance. First-timers, it's first-timer night here in the break room right now. 4 first timers have won already. That could be you right now. And, you know, a lot of first timers are winning jerseys, they're winning mini helmets. I want to see the ultimate first timer. That's like your first at bat. That's like hitting a single, right?
Yeah.
Hitting a single, hitting a double. You want to hit a home run, go full Wilson Contreras. That's for Steven. Go full Wilson Contreras on your first career at bat here in the break room. Hit a grand slam. You want to win that T. Higgins Speed Flex or the Jim Brown Authentic. That's in the diamonds, right? Don't you want to make a statement like, I'm the brand new big dog in the break room. Here I am, and I'm taking over. You can do that right now. I'll give you guys 8 minutes. We drop some scores. So, guys, drop some scores. We'll give you 8 minutes. We'll do 5 p.m. How about that, Nick? Sound good? 5
Yeah.
p.m.?
I got yours in there, Todd. 24-23 Ravens.
So we'll see where we're at 5 p.m., guys. If we're open everywhere. I mean, the Chase is the 1 and 4 and the vault. Have not done a 1 and 4, have not done a vault. So be ashamed, like I said the earlier show, be ashamed not to do a vault. We'll do a double Chase reel spin if we close out the 5 boxes in the vault, but it'll be only a one-time reel spin if we just do 1 box or 2 boxes or 4 boxes. If we close out that vault, it'll be a double wheel spin. Brand new headliners for the night, guys, and they'll have a great, great 6 p.m. show with Ricky and Steven. I'll be tuned in.
Locked and loaded.
7 minutes left. Well, I'm 0 for 3 in my well, I did pick the Chiefs to win, but I'm 0 for 2 on my bets that I gave out. I said the Lions were going to hammer the Commanders, and I said Rams money line. So I'm glad I quit. I'm glad I quit. I'm so happy.
Still got it.
I still got it. You know, just when I think I'm out, they pull me even more out. So I do like the Bills tonight. So sorry, Bills fans. That's my pick. I'm taking the Bills tonight. Sorry to any Buffalo fan right now watching who's like, damn you, Dom. Damn you. You really had to pick the Bills. Well,
I mean, it's not completely over. I mean, the Rams are at the goal line right now. It's 28-15. They score probably what? 22, 23, 8, 28. And
How much time's left?
3 minutes left. 22 minutes and 50 seconds.
3 minutes left. They have 3 timeouts.
Yes, they do.
I mean, yeah, it's not over.
It's not over.
Boy, that would be a
But that would be a comeback of the ages for sure. But the Eagles, they love giving up comebacks and just late backdoor covers and stuff like that.
We're due for an epic playoff collapse.
That
We're
is
due for
true.
one.
That is true.
I hopefully it's not my team next year. You know, usually when a playoff collapse happens, the Packers, you know, they'll do something stupid. So we're due for a playoff collapse. I just hope, you know,
Yeah, we haven't had that 14 or 17 point lead like
Right.
alone or something like
it's been
that.
you know, we had that Chargers, you know, that 30. What was that Chargers at the Jags?
Yeah, 28.
Right? Yeah, that Chargers Jags.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
great. That was great.
Trevor Lawrence, you know, best moment. I know a lot of people are out on Trevor Lawrence. You sell me Trevor Lawrence stock, I'm gonna buy it. I'm still a believer in Trevor Lawrence. One more year. I think that Jags was a mess last year. It was a mess.
Give me some Trevor Lawrence, only if I can get some Tank Bigsby on the side too.
How about a little Brian Thomas too? Can I throw in some
there
Brian
we go.
Thomas for
That's-
you?
That's the
Huh?
right one.
Throwing
That's
some
the
Brian
one.
Thomas for you as well.
Yep.
There you go. 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. What are you feeling? There's 36 people in the chat right now. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you don't have any questions and you're new to the channel and like, hey, I'm a Bengals fan. What do you got for me? T. Higgins Speed Flex in the vault. So let us know. And like I said, guys, if you're in the diamonds, say, hey, let's close out these diamonds. I don't want to wait an hour. If you're in the vault, say, come on, let's close out the vault. I don't want to wait. These breaks will happen tonight, but it's all a matter. Do you want to wait an hour or do you want them to happen now?
Yeah.
And by the time that 6 p.m. show starts, brand new vault, brand new headliners, brand new speed flexes. This Michael Thomas speed flex won earlier in the practice squad. This is one in a practice squad double. $100 for a speed flex. These speed flexes, guys, by themselves with nothing on this speed flex, just a plain old white speed flex, around $500, $600. You add a design, a paint job, and a signature, north of $1,000 helmet right here now. This is one for $100. That's what the break room's all about. Jim Brown, authentic in the diamonds, one of the most iconic names in all of sports, not just football, in all of sports. Jim Brown, you can win in the diamonds. Sadly, Jim Brown did pass away. It's going to be more rare and rare and rare seeing the Jim Brown helmets. Get it now in the break room. 192 in the double. I mean, even the quad. You see the quad, and you're like 384. Yes, I get it. That's not a penny. But 384, you win a Jim Brown helmet. You're getting your money's worth right there, guys. You have 4 chances to get your money's worth. The diamonds, authentics are better in every box, guys. authentics or better in every box. And the names in there, Hall of Famers, All Pros, Pro Bowlers, first round picks, no scrubs, no Tim Boyles.
Didn't fill up on anything. We just got a personal from Matthew.
Let's do it. What is it in?
It is the black box jersey 2-point conversion.
There you go. I'll get that up on our break sheet right here. There's a Matthew. What's up, Matthew? How you doing? Matthew, the ticker below right there has the break, the numbers for the jersey. If you want to call out a number, 1, 2, 5, 6, 18, 19, 20, 26 through 29. So if you want to call a number, Matthew, Kolinich.
So Rams scored. It's 28-22.
We got a game.
2:48 left. All 3 timeouts still for the Rams.
Here's the hard part, though. Stopping Saquon Barkley. That's the hard part.
And they haven't done that all game, so I wouldn't think that they're going to start all of a sudden now with 3 minutes left in the game.
Saquon's numbers in the second half this year. You know, you think about running back, okay, they take punishment. The numbers in the second half are going to go down. Almost double in the first half.
Wow.
Yes. That's the best. The best players get better as the game goes on and on and on.
I
Right?
mean, you see that same thing with Derrick Henry because they're just sick of tackling him.
Mm-hmm.
Comes the second half.
Yes.
Exactly right.
Man, that game's going to be cold tonight. Good luck tackling Derrick Henry in that game.
That's a lot. That's gonna be a lot of business decisions made.
Oh, yikes.
You're just sitting there like, yeah.
I
got 1 year left with this team. I got maybe 1 year left with this entire sport.
I was gonna make a joke.
Why do I need to get tackled and just?
I was gonna make a joke, but I won't even put that in the atmosphere. I won't. Even,
I think I know where you're going.
I was gonna say a joke, but I won't even put that out there in the atmosphere because I'm hoping for a safe football game today.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So Matthew will go to the wheel. I'll tell you guys off here though. Of course.
Yeah. Hopefully, Hamlin. Is it Hamlin? Doesn't have to go up against our guy? Maybe that's.
No comment. Good luck today to the Bills and the Ravens.
Tackle with your head up there, son. That could be huge.
Here we go. We'll get the box number. We'll get the wheel out of 30. Excuse me. So hey, good luck, Matthew. For Matthew's personal. Guys, if you ever want to guarantee yourself, you don't know who you're going to win, but at least you know you're going to win something. You want to guarantee yourself a W. Always head to our mystery box tab. We have the minis, we have the jerseys, and our headliner package where you win a full-size authentic helmet, a rep helmet, a jersey, and a mini helmet. 4 items going to you. Box 11. I think we did 11 already, but we'll get the closest to 11. So 18 or 6. 6 is the closest to 11. That's 5. Yep. So we'll do box 6, Nick, please. And if we're open after this personal, we'll sign off and get the 6 p.m. guys ready. So box 6, Eagles are trying to lose this game. What a horrible play by Kellen Moore. That's future Cowboys head coach Kellen Moore, Alex. Future Cowboys head coach. The president, 34-24 Bills. He's got a high-scoring game. Here we go, Matthew. Box 6. That's Tyler. What's up, Tyler? Happy Sunday, Prez. You know who's going to love this hit? I don't know if Matthew is a fan of this team, but if the quarterback of this, well, the former quarterback of the team was watching, he'd be like, that's my guy. It's Jay Novacek. Troy Aikman security blanket. Very, very nice. Jay Novacek, the former Dallas Cowboy tight end on the Cowboys 90s dynasty team. That's a nice hit right here. There you go, Matthew. Jay Novacek. See the cert, Beckett cert? I love the navy blue Cowboys jersey. I know the white jersey are the iconic Cowboy jerseys, but something about the navy, maybe because you don't see the navy blue too often.
Yeah, no.
They look so damn good.
Oh,
Jay
yeah,
Novacek,
absolutely.
very nice, right?
That's classic. That's solid
Sir.
right there.
There you go, Matthew. And like I said, like I always say with the Cowboys, if you're not a Cowboy fan, easy trade bait.
100%.
Yes.
Everyone knows a Cowboys fan.
Mhm.
Everyone knows a Steelers fan.
Whether they like it or hate it, they know a Cowboys fan, right?
Yep.
I'm more of the I'm on the Cowboys side. I love their fans. They have the most passionate fans, and their franchise. It's so damn fascinating to read about. Jeff Pearlman, great author. He's got a book that I want to read about the Cowboys, and I love the franchise. The fans are crazy. I love crazy fans. It's like we can talk about our team, but you better not talk about our team. Because you ask a Cowboy fan, they're like, Dak sucks. And if a non-Cowboy fan says that Dak sucks, oh boy, don't you ever talk about Dak Prescott. That's right. They love Dak. They just don't want to admit it.
When I see someone wearing a Cowboys jersey, I go, "Who's on the back?" First question. Second question is sock check. What are we working with? That's the go-to.
When I see someone wearing a Cowboys jersey, I'm like, hey man, how the Lakers and the Yankees doing this? I'm joking. It's a little joke. If you're a Cowboy fan, you're a Lakers, a Yankees fan as well.
Alabama fan.
Alabama. That's not true. That's not true though. Cowboy fans are loyal.
Yeah.
Not to make a joke, but not too much. The last 30 years, it hasn't been much to be a bandwagon about. Right? I mean, Cowboy fans, I'm on your side though. I'm not throwing shots. It is fun to make jokes at the Cowboy fans though.
Just a little bit here and there.
Hey, my team lost last week. You can bring it on to me. You can talk about my sorry team. Jordan Love, 3 interceptions last week. Bring it on. That's why Minnesota fans, sometimes they get upset with me. I'm like, guys, you can fire right back, man. Fire right back. I won't block you.
We can dish it and take it.
Maybe Nicholas Gover. I'm kidding. Nicholas is my boy. Nicholas is my boy because Nicholas thinks I went to Harvard. So obviously I'm not going to block anyone who thinks I went to Harvard.
I see a couple more predictions. The president has 34-24 Bills.
There you go, Prez.
How long before the Cowboys fans become Dodgers fans? It's a good question with Roki Sakazaki.
Oh
digging
man,
his way.
Nick, you are firing right now. You are ready. No, he's saying when we're in the Cowboy fans become the Dodger fans.
No, that's what the president just said. That's not me.
Oh, Prez said that.
Yeah.
Oh, Prez.
Signed a Browns fan. That's good.
Saw the Dodgers get 4 years, $72 million for Tanner Scott.
I just feel to lose. It's not like back when you played the Yankees, except
Yeah.
obviously on a more amplified level.
Yes. Nice hit, Matthew.
At least the Yankees had some homegrown talent,
Right. Yeah. Like
Mookie
G.
Betts, not from here. Shohei, not from there.
Freddie Freeman, not from there. Not from there. The only guy who's homegrown in the baseball series, Clayton Kershaw, licensed jersey.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Did he start a game last year?
he was injured. He was injured. As great as Clayton Kershaw was, he's on the back end of his career. Will Smith, yes.
Yeah.
Keep my wife's name. Oh, wrong Will Smith. I'm sorry. Who might be in this one for? We've seen the Will Smith, the catcher, in the Ann Moore section. It was a cool chrome, the mini helmet. All right, I'll leave that one alone. We'll do a quick top to bottom rundown, guys, to prepare you for the 6 p.m. show. And then if nothing's closed out, we'll sign off and get Steven and Ricky ready. So, guys, practice squad double, 5 spots to go. We have 8 boxes left. Tyreek Hill, Eric Dickerson, authentic helmets. Sauce Gardner, custom jersey. Secondary headliner, Corey Dillon. Ooh, the Rams got the ball back.
Yes, they do. 2 minutes left.
$50 for a spot in the single, $100 for a spot in a double. This break's going to happen for sure, guys. Perez, Browns fan, there's a Jim Brown. 4 spots to go in a double, guys.
It's just chilling.
10 boxes left. Justin Jefferson, Jim Brown, Sauce Gardner. This break is going to happen. Let's close it out. If we don't close out now, let's have it a pre-fill for the 6 o'clock, guys. Jim Brown, flash helmet. Justin Jefferson, authentic. And then we have Sauce Gardner, the 2-time All-Pro. Not even 25 yet. Already a 2-time All-Pro. The baseball. The ratio in the baseball is insane. 16 boxes, 13 headliners. There's my man, Ricky. What's up, Ricky? 16 boxes, 13 headliners. Julio Rodriguez, Larry Walker, Trey Turner, Kyle Tucker, Ichiro, Clayton Kershaw, Reggie Jackson, Aaron Nola, Felix Hernandez, Dave Winfield, and Nolan Arenado. Secondary hits, Roy Oswalt and Rafael Palmeiro. Still out there in the baseball. 64 for a single, 128 for a double. Here's the vault. 5 boxes left. T. Higgins Speed Flex, guys. We have a vault key. It is a Chase wheel spin, but probably looking like it's not going to happen during this show, guys. Make it a pre-fill. 5 boxes left. T. Higgins Speed Flex. That's Chase territory. No doubt about it. You can win a T. Higgins Speed Flex, $93. There you go. 1 and 4, guys. 12 boxes left. 8 headliners. Juan Soto bat. The Mets spent $765 million on Juan Soto. Can only cost you $175. Karl Malone, Ern Holland, Nolan Ryan, Vlad Guerrero Sr., Ray Bork, Damian Lillard, and David Hasselhoff. Still out there in the 1 and 4. Try to get that right for you, Bob. Sorry. Here is the jersey. Bruce Smith, Roger Staubach, and Dan Hampton. The pickle juice guy, Dan Hampton, in the jerseys. Minis, automatic double box break, guys. 11 boxes left, 6 headliners. Antonio Gates, T. Higgins, Chris Carter, Eric Dickerson, Thurman Thomas, and Chris Johnson. So it's looking like that'll be it for us today, Nick. A lot of fun, as always.
As always.
Star of both shows, I guess, is the Michael Thomas Speed Flex. Guys, when we sign off, make sure you get in the breaks. The diamond, 4 to go in a quad, 4 to go in a double. That's going to be a pre-fill for the 6 o'clock, guys. So make sure you get your spots. Nick, thank you. Awesome job today.
Thank you.
Appreciate you joining me. Ricky and Steven. What's Ricky in French?
Ricky.
Three halls and a week.
The name Ricky in French is the same as in English. What?
Name.
What?
So my name in French.
Ricky.
Are you? No.
Okay. So Rick in French, and I'm not. God, you know, I'm not even gonna attempt this. Moulet,
Yeah.
Moulet?
Mule, yeah, almost looks like mule. Like mule
right?
Mule.
Meule.
I don't know. I took Spanish all 4 years in high school, so.
Mm-hmm. There you go. All right. So join Ricky and Steven at 6 p.m. for Nick Johnson, brother of Quinton. I am Dominic Pellegrini. Thank you for joining us. Ultimate Autographs. We are live every single day here in the break room, 12, 3, 6 p.m. Central Time. Check us out.